Yeah, I'll go for your phone. You fucked up. And your phone full of hoes. You fucked up. Try test tape, no. You fucked up. Cop on no show. You fucked up. Yeah, I'll go for your phone. You fucked up. And your phone full of hoes. You fucked up. Try test tape, no. You fucked up. Cop on. Run the track.
Yes, guys. Yes, people. Big up everybody that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that crap. Let me get my shoes off. What's everybody saying? What's everybody saying? I have been patiently waiting for this one. Bruv, the clear out continues. And boy, the news is getting so much better. We're going to delve into everything. The latest of the Mason Mount situation. Apparently, they're talking about Harry Maguire being involved in the deal. Yeah, sure thing, mate. Sure thing. We're going to talk about, obviously, the main topic, the main meal, Kai Havertz to Real Madrid. I thought this was a load of bollocks yesterday, but turns out the mad bastards actually won him. Let me not say anything. Generational talent, baller. He has been misused and misprofiled at Chelsea. So please take him, change him, fix him, do whatever you want to do. We'll get into that as well. The latest in the Ugarte situation, we're going to be discussing that. What else? There was a little piece that just came out about Mourinho wanting Lukaku. I don't think that's really feasible or anything, but I mean, yeah, we can talk about that for a little bit, but I don't think Roma can afford him. So I don't think it makes much of a difference anyway. What else? Chalobah wants to stay at Chelsea. He wants to fight for his place under Pochettino. We will discuss that. And then my favorite group of people, the panel will be coming through and we'll be discussing the same topics. Again, big up. Big up to Brad saying, hi, Lewis. Thoughts on... You ain't trying to troll me, are you? Lee Kangin from Mallorca. I'm going to have to do some research on that guy, brother. I ain't heard nothing about him. I ain't heard nothing at all. Let me check. Lee Kang In, is that his name? Yeah. Yeah, God knows. All the stuff on Twitter's in a language I don't know, so I'm just gonna leave that. I'll research a bit into this guy in my own time, and I'll come back with a few more points. So I'll save that super chat, but I haven't got nothing on him. Sorry, brother. Big up to everybody that's locked in, though. Hit the like button, subscribe. We're here for another live stream, here for another video. I need to see how many likes we're on. Give me a little sec. I have not set this up well. There we go. Josh says League Hangout. I can't be asked. You're unserious, brother. Big up my guy Josh, though. Big up Mike saying, Lewis, have you seen that Roma trying to sell Tammy? Don't mean nothing to me. We shouldn't be going in for him. Our buyout clause is 70 million. I'm good. I'm good. We don't need that. We don't need to waste that on him still. Ugarte late push according to record. I saw Harrison drop this as well. Another meeting happened today from Chelsea as they tried to negotiate terms for Ugarte. Do I have any other notes on this as well? The transfer process remains stuck due to a decision by the midfielder between PSG and Chelsea, but it's well on the way. Yesterday was marked by a new round of contacts between representatives of the Uruguayan and Chelsea, probably just to negotiate the wages, because that's the one thing that they haven't really got an agreement on yet. Ugarte would rather pick Chelsea than PSG. PSG are offering more money, which is why he's like trying to think what's the best option for him and everything. But let this play out. I feel kind of optimistic that we'll get him. So I'm not really too worried. Big up Nathan saying Kai can be the next Galactico. Big up Lewis. Yes, what a talent. Everyone is screwed in the Champions League if generational Kai Havertz goes to Madrid. I tell you, man, Madrid, they will be dangerous. They will be fucking dangerous if they manage to steal Kai Havertz from Chelsea. Please, please do not take our generational talent. Please, I'm begging you. Any Madrid fans watching, you don't know what you're about to sign, man. You are about to sign one of the most untapped talents in football history, man. And I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys are all looking forward to it. Big up to Harrison. Big up to Footy Boy. Big up to Warrior. Thanks for reminding me about the loop as well. Big up to... You know what? No big up to you for that one. Sorry. No. Big up to Andreas. Big up to Rigo Park. Say Johnny Minerals suicide watched it. If this brother loses Mountain Havertz in the same window, yo, people need to check up on him. Because what's he going to do? That's like 70% of all of his material gone. What's he going to do when Mountain Havertz are finished? Who's he going to stand now? He's going to go straight to Gallagher, isn't he? All right, talk about down bad. We got another super chat from Brad saying, you think you're funny, man. Said, also pat my cock from Wolfsburg. I hope you're happy with yourself. I hope you're fucking proud of yourself. Big up, Brad, though. Big up, my guy. It's always good to see you in here. Hope you're doing well. Enjoy your weekend, brother. Big up to Footy Boy. Love for the love, as always. Harry Maguire. This club is finished. Maguire will not join Chelsea. We'll just throw this one out there and just get rid of it. But Absolute Chelsea reported from Charlie Wyatt saying United could offer Maguire as part of a transfer package to sign Chelsea midfielder Mason Mount. Yeah, sure thing. And I got a date with Margot Robbie tonight, innit? Whatever, man. Whatever. You think this club will touch Harry Maguire with a barge pole? We're trying to get rid of centre-backs. Like, let's actually entertain this Maguire thing for a second. We have about, 5, 6 centre-backs? And none of them want to leave, except maybe Colwill. Why would we want another centre-back? Let alone Maguire. Like, if you're going to make up shit, at least try and make up something that would make a little bit of sense. Chelsea... There is no way in their right fucking mind that they are even going to look in Harry Maguire's direction. So, done, finished. Forget about that one and move. Big up to Shavrinda, my guy. Big up, bro. Let's have it right. Generational player. Hala Madrid fans, take him. Big up, man. Big up to the boys from Madrid. You guys are about to sign another generational talent, my guy. How you letting United... Bro, United are not... We're not going to take Maguire. It's fine. Like, I ain't even stressed. I don't think anybody should be stressed. Big up to Frosted Myth for another donation. My bro, my buddy, my pal. I hope you're doing well, bro. Hope you're doing well. People saying Kangin Lee is a baller. Fairs. I haven't seen a single thing from this guy, so I don't know. I don't know. Lewis, Tobe said we're going to sign Kone. Is it that guy who was fucking crying yesterday because I was celebrating Mount and Havertz might leave? Can't be real. I ain't listening to that, brother. I don't know if any of you guys saw it. This is the one thing I don't like about fans. The over-attachment to certain players. Do you know how gassed I was? I was on Coppish when the Havertz news dropped. A man was beaming from ear to ear, man. And then I got idiots like this saying, good thing I have the tweet here as well from an old tap. These wankers call themselves supporters, what a knob. Yeah, I am a Chelsea supporter, not a Havertz supporter, not a Mount supporter like you are, because I have seen a couple of your tweets. I am a Chelsea fan. And if you're a true Chelsea fan, you don't give a shit about these players over the football club. Kai Havertz has been a cancer on this football club, and so has Mason Mount over the last few seasons. I will give Mason Mount a little bit of credit, though, because he has outperformed Havertz in nearly every season except this one. But even in this season, Havertz has 9 goals and an assist this season. Despite being our starting number 9, this useless bum couldn't even get to 10 goals a season. He got 1 assist for all the people calling him a creative fucking genius and all of that crap. And I'm meant to be annoyed that we're getting rid of these two? Motherfucker, stop living in 2021, grow up, and get over the fact that these useless bums have not lived up to their potential, and we need to get rid of them for the benefit of this club. If it is 2023 and you are still defending either one of these useless, hideous twins, you are an enemy of progress. And you know what? You can fuck off with him. Fuck off with him. I had so many people crying over, why are you happy that we're getting rid of our Champions League winning fucking attackers? We won in spite of them, you dickheads. We won because of our brilliant defense, our brilliant midfield. And you know what? I'll give Mason Mount a bit of credit as well. He was one of our key players in the run to that tournament. Do not talk to me about Havertz. Don't even use 2021 to defend Mason Mount because we're in 2023. But if you want to be real about it, we did not win because of the attack. We won because of the defense. And we've already got rid of 2 of those 3 defenders. One of them, this fan base was happy to see the back of. But when I want to complain about the attack, oh, I'm an enemy of progress. I hate Chelsea. I'm a fake football fan. I'm a fake Chelsea fan and all of this shit. I am Chelsea before any of these players. And if you guys prefer any of these players to this football club, please fuck off with them when they leave. Because players will come and go, but the one constant is this football club. This fucking football club. And a lot of people need to remember that. A lot of Chelsea fans need to remember that, bruv. Too many people are here on this player stand bullshit, bruv, and I am not here for it. And this is why I cannot wait for this clear out to start taking comments, because we're going to get rid of the stands. Mount's going to go. Fucking Havertz is going to go. Felix is already gone. Jorginho's left. All the Stan armies and everything are going to go. And thank the Lord, because we've needed to fucking exterminate these stands from this fan base anyway. It's been well overdue. Well overdue. Havertz, he's a godsend, but if you insist, I insist, brother. There's another super chat. Big up Brad saying, Ugarte, Fernandez, Caicedo, UFC, our future midfield. Is UFC, because those 3 are fucking shithouses. And they're all up for a scrap on the pitch as well. South American midfield, man. I am here for it. I am here for it. These men will not get bullied by anything. Anything. This is the improvement of our club. Our club is improving right in front of our eyes. And I'm so happy. After the deadest, most depressing, dejecting season I think I've ever gone through. It feels like there's a little light at the end of the tunnel. What about the only way to sell Mount is to take Maguire? Would you take that? No. No, actually. Unless the wages were good and you can just let him rot on the bench, then no. What else? Robin won out when we get the here we go for Havertz and Mount. That is crazy. That is crazy. Man said Lewis bingo. That's crazy. How many assists has Havertz been robbed of this season? I don't know. You tell me. How about you tell me? I'd love to know that. Big up Keyshawn saying Mount knows when he goes to Man U, he's just another guy. And like Chelsea where he has stands. No. Those stands will follow him. And don't forget, Mason Mount is an A1, 10 out of 10 passion merchant. That guy will build a fan base at Man United within about 3 months. All he needs is a little bit of work rate, beat the chest and everything, clap the fans after a few games and all of that, say the right words in the press room. Don't worry, Mason Mount he will have his stand army there. And I can't wait. Can't wait. FA Cup final prediction, 2-0. 2-0 City. What happened to Shameless last night? Had to move it. There was just too many other things I had to film. I had to do the Blue Balls pod. Then I had Coppish at 9. We weren't able to do it till like 8:30, and then it got pushed. No. Then Big 6 was on at 9, so I was like, what's the point of streaming Shameless at 9 when I'm going to get fuck all views because Big 6 is on? So I just thought, fuck it. We'll do Shameless on Sunday. So keep a lookout Sunday. Shameless will be back at its original time, and we'll stick to that time as well. There just wasn't any point doing it last night. There wasn't going to be any views, and I just thought, fuck it. Fuck it. Man said, I'm a fake Chelsea fan, though. These 4 season tickets right here say otherwise. But hold that. Hold that. And also, you know what? Hold the block. Can't be asked for any shit today. Cannot be bothered. Mount played well in it. Yeah. Mount was one of our key players in that Champions League win. I'll give him the credit. That's fine. We won in spite of Werner and Havertz. Imagine this, Abdi. It's going to be an all-timer window, and we haven't even brought in anybody yet. It's going to be about the outgoings. It's going to be about the fucking outgoings. Keyshawn says Man U mid will be lit. Poor Casemiro, bruv. That guy's knees is going to be dead by December trying to cover for Bruno and Mount turning over possession every 2 minutes. It's going to be crazy. Chelsea would like a fee in the region of 35 million for the sale of Kovacic to City. I find it weird that we want 35 million for Kova with a year left, but we want 85 for Mount with a year left. But whatever. I think this will be very straightforward. This will be done after the FA Cup final. Yeah. This will be done very quickly. Kovacic to City, everything is falling in the right place. Big up to Kovacic and all of that. Big up to Kovacic. Let me get through the greatest news of the last 24 hours. Kai Havertz. Let me get pies up quickly. Actually, just going to scroll through a few more of these comments. If Mount and Havertz leave, your content's gone. You're a customer. No, because I don't stream about Mount and Havertz every day. I stream about Chelsea. Tell a lie, there has been a couple Mount streams, but Mount's been the biggest talking point for Chelsea. When Mount fucks off, there will be other talking points. We are a Chelsea channel, not a Mount and Havertz channel. If you need that, go somewhere else. Do you think Mace is leaving only for money? I mean, it does feel like it. Does feel like it. Could say contract length and all of that waffle. But it is about money. Mason Mount thinks he's worth more than what we're offering him. It's as simple as that. Mason Mount is looking at his peers who have either been more consistent than him or achieved more than him, and he thinks he should have the same parity as them, which he doesn't. It is all about money. Money Mace. So Bye-bye, Money Mace. Fuck off. I don't understand why people want to die on the Mount train so much. But it's cool. I told you again, Kone, bro. When you get the here we go, let me know. Then you get the here we go, let me know. Danish Maldini, you joke, man. Good thing I know you, and I know you ain't serious. But big up, my brother. Do I still speak with Robbie? It's been a minute still. Been a minute. Scott's just telling everyone to cry more in the comments. Keep it up, my brother. Keep it up. Keep it up. I cannot wait for if we get a Havertz out stream. Please. That'll be the best stream we've ever done. Where's the pies to you? Fuck's sake. I'm moving so slow. All right, cool. We've got it here. So, Real Madrid will turn their attention to Kai Havertz if they do not get Harry Kane. So, Harry Kane, please do your thing. Stay at Spurs. They need you. You're proper Tottenham and all of that. Stay there for one more year and then go on a free. Please, I'm begging you. I'm literally on my knees begging you, please. Hell, go for both. Because a few other things that came up was that Havertz signing doesn't depend on if Benzema leaves. And Real like Havertz because he's versatile and he doesn't overcrowd the number 9. Where Perez wants Mbappe or Erling Haaland in 2024. Fiorentino Perez is also a fan of Havertz following his performances against Madrid, which I thought was a bit weird, seeing as his last good performance was, I think, the home leg last season. Yeah, the home leg last season. Because when we went to the Bernabeu last season, Havertz gave away 2 big chances and missed a pair of them. Didn't start the home leg, the away leg this season. He wasn't terrible in the second leg this season, but didn't do anything and had scraps to play with, to be honest. I don't really blame Havertz for the second leg this season. But I don't think his performances have been that impressive against Madrid. Bar the home leg last season and the home leg the season before that, it's not even been that good, but I ain't complaining. Whatever, do your thing. Do your thing. Another club as well that sees Havertz as versatile. But hey, don't tell that to the Havertz stands. Because you know what the Havertz stands will tell you. Kai Havertz is being played out of position. He is only a 10. He can only play behind the striker. We've been playing him out of position for the last 3 seasons. Why do Real Madrid want to do the same thing then? Riddle me that. You deluded motherfuckers. All of your bullshit. And even other clubs are saying he's versatile. Maybe he's just not a good player. Maybe it's just that. But then again, if you're arguing with Havertz stands, why am I even talking? It's one of my biggest mistakes. Don't argue with stupid people. Don't argue with stupid, like my mother used to tell me. They will drag you down to their level and they will beat you with experience. I need to learn those. I need to learn that because I've been arguing with way too many idiots. Way too many idiots. Big up to 600 people in here, though. Hit the like button and subscribe and all of that. Do a stream with Johnny. Johnny don't want to do a stream with me, especially now Mount and Havertz are leaving. Like I told him they would. But hey, if I speak. Big up to Ben, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we nearly had the 1-year anniversary of Johnny being on streams. That wasn't the last one, though. It was when DiMarzio reported that Lukaku had been trying to leave all of 2022. And that was the stream where I officially turned on Lukaku. And I was like to Johnny, you know what, Johnny? You are right about Lukaku. I'll let you come onto my stream and you can just corn everybody and do your thing and have your flowers. Now I'm in the right, though. See if Johnny does that. It's crazy. Bro, really yeah, bro, why wouldn't I? This is the happiest news I've ever seen. When we got these links yesterday, we thought it was bollocks. I remember Jimmy was telling everyone they're chatting shit about this one. And I kind of saw it as well, but They actually want him. I will say nothing. I will say nothing. I'm not trying to ruin this deal. And I don't know why people are crying about this as well. I've seen Chelsea fans talk about giving Havertz another chance on the potch, but I'm so bored of the he can save him arguments. He has had so many opportunities in so many positions, hasn't held down a single one. If Madrid want to try him in 50 different positions, go for it. Go for it. People want to see Havertz under a new manager all the time, just in the hope that he lives up to at least half of the hype that this fan base gave him when he first joined. 3 seasons of awful football. Get out of my club. Get out of my club. Take your donkeys with you. OG. How could you tell? How could you tell, brother? Big up my guy, OG, though. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Man said he's not versatile. I will never forget that. Oh, he's not versatile. We're playing him out of position. Let me reload the Johnny video one more time. Just for the laughters. Because now fucking Real Madrid want to use him as a versatile player. But when it was I was trying to talk about his position, I was getting this.
He's not a dribbler.
Then what is Havertz?
I just told you, bruv. He's a last man shoulder drifter, number 10 roaming
Last
player.
man shoulder drifter. What
He
position?
can create. He can shoot. He's got
He's a 10.
finesse.
He's a
He's
10.
got a
He
fucking
can't create
class
and he
brain
can't
on him.
shoot.
He's a 10.
You just say that he does. It doesn't mean that he does.
Lewis,
He's
he's a
fucking-
10. He's a 10. I think he's a
Okay,
10.
so he's a
not a
10
number
that
9.
barely creates, doesn't make any big chances.
No, but he's a, no. Wait,
Lewis, how do you
wait.
create chance if you're playing a false 9? For fuck's sake.
Havertz drops
How?
deep all the time. So drop
Well, how
his
deep do you want
bollocks
to drop
further
if you've got no
forward.
when he drops deep, you've got no focal point for the rest of your players because he's fucking deep. And on
He's a
top of that,
different-
he's cleaning
And
up
there,
all the mess.
there
His
aren't
work
other
rate off the
players
ball is
further
incredible.
forward making the runs.
He's a
Mate,
different
he does
type.
make runs. The last stats, the last 4 games that he played, he's got 157 runs he made, the kid.
Great. So
157
at least
runs.
He's top of the distance covered stats.
I just think there's more to what the
All this pointless defending of Havertz, and for what, man? And for what? Oh dear. Man said they think he'll be a right winger, bruv. Imagine Havertz on the wings trying to beat a man, bruv. Oh my gosh. Hey, run the likes up, people. Run the likes. There's over 600 of you lot in here. We've just got 100. I want 200. I want 200. Give me 200 likes. Like Andrea said earlier, 1 like is an extra mile closer to Madrid for Kai Havertz. Hit the damn like button. Hit the like button. Bro, this is one of my favorite clips. It's one of my favorite clips. He's a number 10, off the shoulder, drifting, moonwalking, gun-leaning midfielder, and we're playing him out of position. Waffle. What a load of waffle. Absolute waffle sesh right there, bruv. Right there. Might as well be in Belgium with all that waffle. Fucking hell. It's such a funny video, bruv. Man was on the spot trying to say what position he is, and he said off the shoulder, drifting, roaming, fucking waffling midfielder. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? How do you create chances as a false 9? I don't know. Ask Totti. Ask Messi. Ask Firmino. Ask actual good false 9s. But hey, he's out of position. Even though Madrid want him as a versatile forward who can play in all positions. Like Kai Havertz has said numerous times that he can play in all positions. But this dumb fan base will tell you that he's only a 10. This fan base is so stupid sometimes. They're so dumb. You argue against the player. How do you do that? Madrid are saying that he's a versatile player. Havertz says he's a versatile player. But you ask this fan base and he's just a 10. He's just a 10. That's it. This is beautiful. This is such karma, man. Real Madrid will tell you that he's versatile. He will say himself, I can play anything up front. After 3 years at Chelsea, everybody should know by now what I can do. I can play on the left, on the right, as a 9 and as a 10. I like to arrive in the box as a number 9 and as a 10. But to idiots in this fan base who want to defend him like he's their boyfriend, he is a fucking 10 and that's it. Waffle merchants, all of you. Waffle merchants. This is beautiful, man. I play the violin, but I got copyrighted for it yesterday. So I don't even know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. But hey, it is, even if it's just exactly. People act like we've never played him as a 10 before. We did it under Lampard. We tried it under Potter. And he was shit. He was Potter's pet project. He was Tuchel's pet project. Where are they both now? They're not at Chelsea. That's for one. Just to round things up, Chalobah wants to stay and fight for his place at Chelsea. And I kind of rate his heart. I think he's a good squad player. He's a bit versatile, can play as a right back if we need him, as well as a centre back. He doesn't really complain about game time. Young, homegrown. I'm not really fussed whether we keep or sell him. I think he's good depth, but we do have, 5 centre-backs already? Silva, Koulibaly, Badiashile, Fofana, Colwill could be coming back. Chalobah makes it 6. So you do kind of want to get rid of one of them. I think, realistically, it's either Colwill or Chalobah. I'd like to say Koulibaly gets sold, but with his wages, it's just straight unrealistic. He's not going to go anywhere. So it will be Colwill or Chalobah. Colwill, I don't know if he wants to be here or not. So I would keep a lookout on that one. But I like Chalobah's fight. I like his heart. I'm not going to die on the Chalobah hill and say we should keep him at all costs. What a player. I think he's a good squad player. That's about it. But I'm not in a rush to sell him. Really not. I feel like there's plenty of other players I'd focus on getting out of Chelsea before we get to Trevor Chalobah. If we get a fair bid for him, go for it. I know Inter Milan offered 25 million, but for someone who did just sign a 5-year deal, I feel like you could get a little bit more for Chalobah than that. So see what other clubs are interested. See what other clubs are interested. If we let go of Chalobah, fair enough, man. Thanks for the memories. Well, memories. Thanks for being a good squad player and all of that. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Let me know you guys' thoughts on Big Trev. King's Network, why are you always crying about Johnny in the comment section? Fucking hell. Abdas, bro, is beautiful, man. It is beautiful. What do I think of Havertz's worst performance in a Chelsea shirt? Okay. There was Arsenal at home. There was Brentford away. There was Liverpool at home. There was Fulham at home. There was Man United away last season. There was Man United away this season. Real Madrid away last season. Arsenal at home in 2021. What else? What else? Just off the top of my head. West Ham at home last season. There was... Not West Ham at home this season, to be fair. Salzburg at home this season. Wolves in his first season. Southampton at home in his first season. Southampton away this season. What else do we have? Everton away this season. I feel like that's it off the top of my head. Palace at home this season, in spite of the goal. Palace away this season. Is that it? Is that it? I feel like that might be it for now. I feel like that might. I think I got to about 17 or 18 there, just off the top of my head. Just off the top of my head. Manchester City away in the cup this season. Manchester City away this season. And I think I'm done. Okay, so we got to 20 Havertz's Masterclasses. We got to 20. Oh, no. Brentford at home last season. I am not forgetting those 3 missed chances. Don't even piss me off with that. Fulham away this season, and home and away for that one. Wolves away this season. Bournemouth away this season. Leeds away. Yeah. I think that's it. Ballon d'Or generational talent, King Kai. Big facts, Professor. Real Madrid, I hope you're listening. All this season. Yep, all this season. The list is that it's just what games I remember at this point. What football games do I remember? And did he score or not? Oh no, but Palace he scored and he was still shit. Still fucking abysmal in that game too. But yeah, that's all the top of my head. Basically every game. Everton. Oh yeah, Everton away in the first season. How did I forget that? Silly me. Dortmund away. Can't forget that one. Are there any ones I'm missing? Again, all these disaster classes, but we should keep him. Just name the games he's played well in. Champions League final. Dortmund at home. Real Madrid at home, first season. Second season as well. Yeah, that's it. All right, we got 3 games. Someone said daily tweet. I'll have a look at daily, and then I'll send the link out to the panel. Why is it saying Daily's deactivated? Has he deactivated? No. Ruben Loftus-Cheek to AC Milan is advancing well and is close. Not done yet. Bit of a non-update. I wish everybody had Trev's mentality. Yeah, I rate Trev's mentality. Like, he just wants to stay and fight for his position, but also, to be fair, you could say he could go to another club and get more game time. So it is what it is. I think he's just a bit comfy. Liverpool, both cup finals. No. Carabao Cup final. I'll give you that. Liverpool away, the header. No, he was shit that day. Ignore the goal. He was shit. Fulham away. What? Stinky game to bring up for a good one. Unless you mean one of the stinky ones. Man U away, again, must be stinky. Yeah, they're talking about stinky ones still. My bad. Salzburg away. He had a good second half. Oh, how could I forget the hat trick against Barnsley? Yeah, you know what? Cool. We'll throw Barnsley into the mix. That's fine. And yeah, that's it. Links going out to the panel. Give me a little sec. If you want to guarantee I don't miss out your comment, hit the super chat. Hit the like button as well. 1 like brings us 1 mile closer to Madrid. Yeah, links going out. Cool. Nearly done, my guys. Nearly done. Cool. Yes, Ryan. Totally legit. Totally legit. Yes, my people. Well, what are we saying? What are we saying?
Hey, the countdown begins. All right, I know you mentioned earlier. If we get rid of both of those motherfuckers in the same transfer window, if we get rid of both of them, can you
will
imagine?
see
By the
me
way,
cry on stream
Oh,
like a
fuck that.
baby, bruv.
bro, those two and Gallagher. If those three leave, if those three clowns leave, the fucking like Three Stooges.
But-
Oh
My
my
prayers are answered. I like the NW.
Gallagher has to leave.
If that happens, give Bowley a statue, a knighthood, everything. I don't care.
Yeah, I can hear me.
Yeah,
Yes,
I can't believe it, man. We were joking about this yesterday, and it turns out they actually have dead ass interest in this kid. What the
Harry-
fuck?
Harry Maguire
Hey,
to
pick
come.
up Matisse in the comments. Hala Madrid. Let's go.
Yo, big up Matisse. He echoes the sentiments of getting rid of Gallagher, man.
Hala Madrid. Ira Danaz. Ira Danaz. Hala Madrid.
Who's that?
Let's go.
I can't wait. Do you know when he signs? Do you know when they get them to do the kicky ups?
Oh my god. Oh, who was the guy? Was
You know what they should do?
There was a Barcelona player who couldn't do it.
I was about to say. I was thinking. There's wasn't it? Was it Barcelona?
Dembele. Up in Atletico.
Or was it Dembele? I swear there was someone else as well. I swear there was someone at Real Madrid who fucked it up as well. There was
My
definitely
brother,
someone.
big up Matisse.
Bro,
That
you know
would
what's crazy? You know what's crazy? 'Cause we
You have an invite to the Mount and Havertz leaving party streams, by the way, Matisse.
He
You have a
rates
special-
Mount though. I don't think he
What?
rates Havertz.
we literally
Well, he's still welcome.
we let off two of the idiots, man. That will ruin our club, man. And you know what's the funniest part? Everybody were down for an overhaul until they saw Dumb and Dumber getting linked with Midfield.
Yeah,
It's
right.
because they're Player FC and not really Chelsea FC, you know.
The player
Yeah, man.
power is crazy.
Yeah, but as much as I would love that link for Kai to Madrid to be true, that ain't happening. That's not happening. I'm sorry, but Madrid ain't buying Kai Havertz.
We don't know. They're dumb enough to look at him.
I hope
might
they are
buy
dumb
him.
enough to do it. Trust me. But
What do y'all think about Shalazai or whatever his name from Leipzig?
what Chalobah or whatever you call him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good player.
The Hungarian one, the guy from Hungary.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
What about
He's decent, man.
Madison?
Good player.
If we get rid of Havertz,
Because if you get rid of Havertz, he's like the perfect 10 to play in like
Yeah,
a
man. You wouldn't take Madison? I would take Madison, man.
I'd like Madison.
Nah.
He's good.
Madison's
Yeah,
a
I'd
decent
take
player, man.
Madison.
Depends on the price, but I'd take
Yeah, I was
Madison.
about to say he'd be
He's
similar,
better than
isn't he?
Pound though, I tell you that.
Yeah, Pound is overrated as fuck, bro. His nose carried his career, man.
He got that SpongeBob nose.
That donkey Kai Havertz carried his career.
They're both shit, bro. I don't understand why our fan base is like, no, Havertz is worse. No, Mount is worse. They're both shit.
Well, they're both bad. What are we waffling about?
Mace! Mace! Yeah, seen that Sugar Sean video when he was calling for Mace at the end of the final. He's like, Mace! Mace!
Bro, you know what it is, man. It's always you notice all the Mason Mount are always the oddly shaped ones, man. For some reason, man, I don't know why they draw to Mount, man. Very weird. Shows he has not his footballing ability.
I don't understand it, bruv. But you know what? We're getting rid of all of these bastards.
I turned down my mic. How's that?
Players are
That's not-
going, the stands are going. It's beautiful.
Also,
man.
to-
Grab your
Sound like
mic.
Biden, bro. Sound like
Bro,
Biden, Cherry.
to the few people in the chat, like Peter, my man, you can cry more, my friend. I don't care. Like you can keep crying. All of you who keep wanting.
How does this sound, guys?
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, like all of you can cry. We don't care. I'm here to tell you, we don't care. We're just happy to see the back of these two you fucking losers.
Bro, it's funny, man. I'm so happy, man. People told me I had to wait 10 years. 10 years.
Whoever said that 10 years bullshit?
Who was it? Who was it who told me that, Louis? Do you remember? Was it Alex? No, it wasn't Alex. I don't remember.
Where's Gallagher gonna go though?
Big up
Oh,
Blue
no.
Loud saying
Oh,
Kai
my
to
God.
replace Benzema. No, Kai's meant to be the number 2 because he's a versatile forward.
Is he doing the
I know
duck
that.
face?
Ignore all the stands
He's
who tell you
versatile.
that he's just a 10. Real Madrid see him as versatile. Havertz
versatile.
sees himself as versatile.
Bro, he's as
But
versatile
hey, he's
as a
just
player
a
with 1
10.
wheel, man.
We've been playing him out of position for so long.
He's
So
as
long.
versatile. He's as versatile.
But Scott said it earlier.
Why people keep saying Gallagher is
bro.
staying, man?
Even
Why
if
people
people
keep
want to
saying
proclaim
that?
he's a
'Cause
10,
they want him to
he's been
stay.
shit there too.
Yeah, he's been
I was
shit.
gonna say,
He's been shit everywhere.
I think this clear is going to be huge, bro. People don't understand how big this clear is going to be.
No, we failed him. We failed him, apparently.
Yeah,
Yeah, we failed.
Yeah, we failed it.
Who did we fail? Who did
Also,
we fail,
on
bro?
the
No,
position
no,
thing,
I've just seen it
on-
all across the online. We failed him, apparently. We failed.
bro, on the
Yeah, he
position.
plays
thing,
every
by the way,
game. How do we fail him?
I'll say on
Messi-
the position.
Messi or
thing, by the
Gallagher?
way, how does it get to the point where every manager, club, owner, kit man, like whatever, thinks that he's a 9 or thinks he can play there, and they see him as a 9, but apparently we're playing him out of position because Twitter tacticos think that he plays as a 10.
Everyone in the chat, Kai's not replacing Benzema. Benzema's staying for at least
Yeah,
one
he's
more
staying
year.
for another year,
He's
isn't
staying for 1 more year. It's not a replacement for
I
Benzema.
was going there to chill on the bench. That's
Yeah,
what
Going
he
to
did.
chill on the bench. Yeah.
He's going
Boy.
to be their Milner, bruv. Just fill a position.
Bro, these tacticals are weird, man. They told me Mount is an 8. He played at 8 once under Lampard. That's it, bro. And he's like, he's
These
a
lot
natural
have
8.
died on the Havertz is a 10 hill for so long for everybody to tell him he's versatile.
They're shit in every position they play, man.
These
That's why they're getting
sad
sold. man.
stands, bruv.
How
It's
dare
crazy.
you? How dare you? Count stands can try and make this guy some type of Muller region. How dare you?
Yeah.
How
was
dare
actually
you? How dare you say that?
Yeah, Mueller with Down syndrome, bro. That's what he is, man.
Muller with no
Mueller
legs.
with Down
That's
syndrome,
what it
bro.
is.
Dollar store Muller. That's what he
Good
is.
Lord.
I was actually trying to think though, what was his longest run of good consistent form? Because I'm telling you now, it's no longer than 2 months, if that. When has he ever put a patch together where you can go, hang on, we're
Are
seeing
you
I
talking to
think
Chelsea or
last
are you
year,
at
talking-
Chelsea?
I was going to say, you
yeah,
Chelsea or just in general?
And
He never
yeah,
got a
that was around the
double-digit goal.
Newcastle game, yeah?
He
That's
never
when
got
was
double-digit
doing
goals
alright.
for us, man. That's tells you
Yeah,
everything you know,
he's a
man.
generational talent, though. Chill.
He's just never ever done
Generational
nothing.
retard, man. That's what
He
he is.
He's
played as a
still-
9 all season, by the way, for 9 goals.
We also say
Some
this.
generational
Can we also
talent.
say this? It's not as if he hasn't had chances created for him. For anyone brings up that old shit, you know what I mean?
It's-
He's missed a
Bro, they keep
boatload
using
of
this
chances.
excuse.
Hey, how
they
can you
keep
make
using this-
chances a false 9?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the whole idea of a false
What?
nine, no?
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
bro. Yeah, it's hilarious. It's like, oh, he's not supposed to score. His main role is to create. Oh, he's not supposed to create.
no,
he's
he's
a false nine.
But he said it-
he's a off the
hilarious,
shoulder,
man.
holder, boulder, free roaming.
Bob the
cuts
Builder.
grass,
But
cuts
he
the
says
grass,
he says he's a 10, but when
babysits
you're playing
your
false
cat
9,
on
you drop into the
weekends,
10.
you know, stuff like
The
that.
donkey take care.
Yeah, he's made 150 runs. Well, they weren't good ones, were they? Obviously, do you know what I mean? It's like that. you know.
Fucking Mo
150
Farah,
runs.
bro.
Oh my god, a footballer has run during 5 other matches. Oh my god, like they're not supposed to.
Are
so
we
sick
still
of
doing the stream when
so
Mount actually
sick
is
of
off?
this. I'm so sick of this. Oh, he made loads of runs.
Don't
Yeah,
you
but
bail
where
out,
are
boys.
those- Where are those runs going to? Were they good, like making spaces for people to pass them? No, they weren't.
No.
All we need is the Tokyo Drift music from Fast and
Yeah,
Furious
yeah.
2, man.
You know, we need that Rocky-
That's every time
we
he
need
touches the ball, man.
We need the Rocky theme tune. Kai. That's what we need. He goes up the steps. Yeah.
You have to go,
We need the Rocky theme tune. He goes up the steps, man. Do-do-do. That's what we need, man.
I can't
Every
wait
time
for
you
them,
go,
but
man.
I can't wait for these fucking dickheads to leave with their fan base, with the dead TikTok haircuts. Oh my, I'll be so fucking happy, bro. Oh my days. And you know what's the funniest thing?
Bro,
Their so-called star boy, yeah, who is supposed to be better than Kovacic, went to a club that haven't won fucking the league since the fucking iPhone came out, bro. So there you go. Well, Kovacic is going to the best fucking team in the league by a mile, man. So it tells you all you need to know. And
sorry.
which is even funnier, Kovacic actually wanted to leave for a while too, man. Well, Mount is still begging for money, bro.
But Kai,
Bro,
I thought we were told that Pep wanted Mount.
Mount, yeah. Fuck,
He
nobody
did
wants
not
Mount.
want no fucking Mount.
He
He
wanted
has the
minerals, man.
first touch of a rapist, bro. Why
He
would you
wanted
want Mount, bro?
minerals.
Let's be honest.
These guys just like to boost him up and to say, oh yeah, all these clubs want him to try to exacerbate
That's
his
how we're
value.
right. Stop
They
it.
faked that he's technically very good. They said he's technically very good, that he's better than Bala technically, bro.
Oh,
This is how
Yeah.
shameless this fucking fan base is, bro.
His best skill is having PR
Also,
behind him.
on
So was
Havertz-
there any new news that came out, or we just gonna do a rerun of yesterday's stream?
What?
I don't know. Have you got anything new?
No, I'm just asking because it just
Anyway,
seems like we
on-
just.
on
Asking all them questions.
On Havertz,
Asking
by
all
the
them
way,
questions.
On Havertz, I've just decided. I just did a bit of research. My man still scored this season in 1,000 more minutes, less league goals than Lukaku did last season.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead, man.
And Lukaku in the Prem only got one less goal than Havertz did in all comps this season in half the game time.
And half the leg as well, with one leg too, man. Half the leg.
And Havertz is on penalty this season.
Generational, man. Chill. He's silky. He's silky, though. He's silky.
Bro, can I say something? Super Pochettino, I would rather go sit on the bench for City than fucking play as a starter for Manchester United post 20-13, bro. That club is dead. That club is dead. I would there is no fucking reason to go from Chelsea to United other than money, bro. It's not an upgrade,
I'd rather
bro.
be coached by Pep for the remainder of my career and never see the pitch again than play for Man United right now.
Yeah, bro, what has United achieved, bro? What, fucking Capital One Cup? That's all they do. He literally went there for the money. This club hasn't been successful since 2013, bro. They haven't won shit since 2013.
Are you talking about Man U?
It's a dead club, man. Yeah, Man U.
Yeah.
They might be back under Ten Hag. Watch the space.
Back where, bro? Back where? Back who? What? The Europa League, maybe.
Back-ins.
Yeah, man. I don't rate United, man. I don't like them. It's a dead club. That's a good club for him because it's based on PR, bro. Every time they lose, they end up short. It's like, oh.
Man U fans are gonna.
That midfield is still mad.
Man U fans are gonna be mad. They get rid of McTominay just to get Mount.
Bro, you Mount fans are shameless, bro. You defended United now too, man.
Let me just say something about managers and Real Madrid. Okay, managers don't buy the players; they just coach. They get what they're given. Okay, but Carlo can appreciate who he wants, but I doubt he appreciates Kai Havertz.
Also, sorry, we don't even know that Carlo's going to be the manager next season.
Yeah.
Oh, Lewis, you got beef.
What do you mean?
I think that guy is sending threats. What's his name? Lobes? Oh, Tobes.
Yeah. He said we'll have a chat. We'll have a chat next season. Cool. We'll have a chat. I said I'm not a hard guy.
Just buff him.
I stand at the same spot for every home game. I'm at the same spot to do fan cams after every game.
Why are people getting this emotional over Mount, man? What the fuck?
Here's the thing. I genuinely think we're gonna chat, and it's not gonna be as deep as it sounds. So, I don't care. I look forward to the conversation. I'll stand by everything I said. He spoke shit about me. I've spoke shit about him.
I wouldn't do it, man. Lewis is getting jacked right now, bro. You better reconsider. You know what I mean?
Hit me for online boxing lessons if you need, Lewis.
Tell him pull up.
I'll be.
Tell him you with all the smoke.
Come on, mate. Pull up at the Thai restaurant, mate. Let's go.
Let's
go. Pull up at the Thai restaurant, bruv.
Can you ask him though, why does he use so many emojis if he's 45 years old, bro? It makes no sense, man. So this is suspicious.
Fucking pull up at the Thai restaurant, bitch. Let's go.
Leave the Thai alone, bro. They have to immigrate for a better life, and you guys are making like a boxing ring near the restaurant, man. Leave them alone, man.
What's wrong with the Thai restaurant, bro?
Let them fucking.
Breaking: Ugarte has decided to join Chelsea. I think it's for Havertz. The Havertz news Fabrizio said. I think he's doing a YouTube, I guess.
Fabrizio ain't tweeted nothing.
Wait.
Check pies for the retweet.
Wait. Tob's brother is Sean. So what is it, like Timon and Pumbaa, bro?
Yo, yeah, Kai, did you see his video where he's like Mace at the end of the game?
Mace's like, who's this fat fuck, bro? What does he want, man?
Okay, so Carlo Ancelotti really likes Kai Havertz. He is a big factor in Real Madrid's interests. Chelsea are open to negotiate, but they want big money. Don't outprice him or some stupid.
60 million is yours.
They're trying to get as much as they can. These guys are crazy. They won't have it.
40
mil.
Man, just take
60 million.
Take 40 and be glad.
No,
He's still
35 to 40.
You got to add the skill
Benzema.
Lewis, would you be happy if they take 100 mil?
No, Fatter, I'll be fuming.
It's like asking somebody, would you mind? Would you be pissed if you get paid double, man?
Let's say they buy Kai Havertz for 100 mil, bro. You never know.
Fatur, how did you graduate from accounting is beyond me, bro.
Daddy and mommy money, man. Yo, guys.
No, hold on. Number one, I do not come from the background of accounting.
Yeah,
okay, that's number one.
What's your background? Bro? Hot dogs and corn dogs. What's your background, bro? Tell me.
I've got 2 degrees. I've got math degrees, one of them, and the
Math
other is
degree.
political
Oh
science.
my days, bro.
Yo, Kai, check your inbox on Twitter.
What did you
I'm
say,
just saying,
bro?
if Real Madrid offered 100 million to Kai, it'd be the biggest scam ever.
I really hope they fall for the whole generational versatile tag and they put some stupid money down. Please, Father God, I do not ask for much in this life, but I ask you, God, to please save me from Kai Havertz this summer. Please.
I was going to say, if any
Please.
Real Madrid fans are watching, second coming at Ozil. That's all I've got to tell you. Second coming at
The
Ozil.
next Ozil.
Yo, it's so bad that they're going to his Bundesliga highlights. Yo, you seen on Twitter they're going to his Bundesliga highlights to be like, oh, I'll take Havertz.
That is mad. We're literally getting rid of Mount and Havertz for a decent price, man.
Hey, isn't that something? one transfer window.
Reincarnated, man. He's Raul reincarnated. That's what he is.
Might start believing in God again,
That's
man. If it
crazy.
happens, bro.
Before we got rid of Ziyech and Pulisic, we're getting rid of the donkey and Mount.
And then on top of that, we may be getting rid of Gallagher and Chalobah. Like Chalobah, he's not that bad,
Bro,
but
honestly,
Gallagher, get the fuck out.
I would, if we are able to sell these two fuckers, I'm willing to accept Gallagher for another season, bro.
Oh my god!
Gallagher's not gonna play, so why y'all not worried about Gallagher?
Bro, I can't.
No, I do want to sell Gallagher, but if this idiot,
necessary evil, brother. Necessary evil.
No necessary evil. I'd rather cut my eyes out and see this guy.
Yo,
But the thing is this.
yo, the man just running to people. That yo, we can't take that, yo.
If you Gallagher, if he doesn't go, he's got to get past Enzo, possibly a Garte,
Yeah, exactly.
maybe a
No, play.
Salcedo, a Santos, or someone else like that.
Real Madrid, you reading this tweet?
But you know, coaches, yo, they just love the passion work. hard, so.
Predatory movement of Ronaldo, more like predatory movement of Johnny, bro.
Target, man. What the fuck?
This was the sort of shit that we were seeing in 2020 before he joined. Predatory movements of Ronaldo. Pass execution of Bruyne. Off the ball movement of Ozil. Spatial awareness of Muller. Athleticism of Pogba. Target man. False nine.
Target man.
Attacking midfielder. Box to box. Defensive midfielder.
What?
Defensive midfielder.
That's the last bit.
I think that's one way.
Man's predatory movement, yo. My
That's a
days.
generational talent.
It also says
Hey, Lewis, I guess we left Kai Havertz in Leverkusen. Is the wrong one I think it.
Yeah, we got the wrong Kai Havertz. We actually had a donkey this whole time.
This is his brother, bruv.
That's his mum under a false name, man. That's what it is, man. It's his mum selling.
Bro, this guy's this guy's better salesman.
We didn't get Kai Havertz, we got Keith Havertz. Big up Adrian saying, as someone that also supports Madrid, this is not the news I wanted to hear. At least at Madrid, his deficiencies won't cripple Madrid like Chelsea, for fuck's sakes. Bro, read the tweet, my friend. Read the tweet. You have a guy with the predatory movement of Ronaldo, the pass execution of De Bruyne, off the ball movement of Ozil, spatial awareness of Muller, athleticism of Pogba. You got a DM, a false nine, a target man, an inverted forward, attacking midfielder, box to box, and I'll fill in the blanks as well. He can play as a midfielder, a winger, a striker. Fuck it, put him at centre back if you want to.
What did Johnny say? A drift over the shoulder.
Let me ask Real Madrid fans this. If you're looking at this tweet, ask yourself this question: if he was doing these things for us, why would he be linked to you right now? Do you know what I mean? Why we wouldn't be selling him,
bro? No, he's the greatest player, bro. This whoever wrote this, man, is a better salesman than Egyptians on the beach, bro. God damn, bro. That guy has.
He got the predatory movement of Poku. That's what he has.
Yeah, that's what I said, man. Yeah, Jody, man.
That's generational. That's generational.
He's the next Courtois replacement.
Courtois is actually good.
Yeah.
Wait, how can he be? What?
He's a target man. What target has he hit?
He's only a target man because defenders target him, bro.
Defenders
target him. That's why he's a target man, bro.
He's an off-target man. That's what he is, man. Let's face it, man.
They believe.
It's a defensive midfielder. What the fuck, man? What is this?
They believe Havertz is a player with
Man
a creative
said
skills.
DM, bruv.
DM? Bloody hell.
Havertz at DM, man. I'm crying.
Bro,
Hey,
I'm
no,
telling
this
you,
can't be-
this
sorry.
Mountain and Havertz have PR, crazy PR, bro. That's
Sorry.
crazy PR, man.
Yeah, their
Sorry.
PR's on
No,
another
no,
level.
sorry. This tweet, go bring that tweet back up, please.
Just hope it
That
works.
cannot,
Just hope
that
it works.
cannot be a tweet. That cannot be a real tweet. That cannot be a real thing.
Creative skills.
Just read that tweet. Like
They
read the
believe
first
Kai
two sentences.
Havertz is a player with creative skill.
No. Keep going. There's no
Real Madrid don't have in the current team since Asensio will leave the club.
No. There's no way. There's no way that he said that and that Madrid think that. There's not a fucking hope in hell. You're telling me that not one person in Madrid doesn't see that there's the Vini or Rodrigo or Valverde or Modric.
Don't bring it to their attention. Don't bring it to their attention. Don't say anything. Don't say
Do
anything.
these clubs actually evaluate players, or they just use a nice name?
Bro, I honestly these guys have amazing PR, bro. God damn, man.
I thought Mount's PR was generational. Sorry, Havertz, I wasn't familiar with your game, bro.
Bro, I think they use the same
no.
PR guy, man. I think they use the same PR guy. How are these motherfuckers getting linked with Real Madrid, man?
I told you, their PR's generational.
I don't know. Thomas
It's
Gramerson
generational.
didn't go Real Madrid.
PR is generational.
What
Oh,
is
this-
this, bro?
Here is OTC in his room.
no.
OTC's room is always clean, bro.
Bro.
Yes.
Bro,
robbery.
honestly, God, I thought 2 days ago when I saw this, I thought, bro, this is a wind up. I thought it's some April Fool's thing. Yeah.
Fabrizio, so it must be true.
Bro.
Oh shit.
I still don't believe it. I think they're mugging us off.
Imagine the stream that way. Lewis, are we gonna do a stream for both of them when they leave, or are you gonna do visually for each?
What? Oh no, individual. Unless they
Yeah.
both get announced on
Kai.
the same day.
Oh, if they, Kai, can you imagine if they get sold on the same day, Kai?
Bro,
Oh my
somebody,
God.
Johnny would be on suicide.
Yo. Yeah. That's someone would have to check up on Johnny. I might have to send him a message if that happens, just to
No,
be a
fucking
good
Hey
mate
man,
on the
maybe
top.
he gets buried in his own woods. How about
I'm gonna
that?
wait 24 hours. I'm gonna wait 24 hours after it happened, then gonna call 911. But that's what I'm gonna do, man. I ain't helping him.
Long
Off the
time.
shoulder, roller, free roamer, cartwheeling, son of a gun. That's what Kai Havertz is.
Just that.
I can't believe that. A man
Well,
said
the moment he says, "How can you create as a false nine?" I'm done. I'm done.
You know what's mad? Creative skills that they don't have currently in their team, bro. They don't have
I
in
don't
their
care.
team.
As long as he goes, he could turn into prime Pele at Madrid for all I care. I don't give a fuck as long as he isn't playing for my club anymore.
I tell you what, whoever their PR is, they are
Top notch.
They are the best. They
Yeah.
are the best at their PR. Honestly,
I swear it's
The
Alex
best.
Goldberg, bro. It's Alex Goldberg.
pay them more. Everyone should be paying them for PR, man. Bloody hell. They could
surprised they
sell-
ain't working for the government with this
They could
PR.
sell water. They could sell water to sand, man. This is ridiculous.
No wonder they want to keep their image right, bro. With this,
I
much
know,
fucking
right?
PR, I don't
Jesus.
blame them, bro.
Christ almighty.
That must be expensive to tell all those lies,
They're not
man.
getting
I
paid
don't know.
enough, Kai. These PR people. They're not getting
Bro,
paid
I have
enough.
seen. I swear to God, like this is not me joking, chat. Yeah, I have seen moments where I seen Havertz on the ball, like at the end of a cross, and I'm like, is this guy autistic, bro? Like, I'm not even joking, bro. Like that's the first thought that came to my mind. Is like the guy.
Well, that would make sense for the PR. Maybe they're just trying to make him feel nice and everything. I'll actually be a bit more.
When Kai's in front of goal, there's no excitement. Like,
Bro,
I
it's
just have
like
a blank face because I know he's not doing anything with the ball.
He just loses his mind, bro. He start having like one of those like Ben 10 moments, bro. He just like fucking flashbacks.
I can't wait. I literally can't
Please,
wait.
I need to see this shit develop. Drop something crazy, or I don't know. I don't even. I say drop something crazy, but like I'd accept 40-50 million for this guy.
Yeah,
so I don't know. I don't know
Hey,
what they're gonna drop.
Lewis, can you put Super Pochettino comments up? Why are you mad, bro? Why are you mad? Because Kova is going to City and Mount is going to United, bro. It happens, bro. Better players go to better clubs. That's just how the world works.
Is what it is.
Yeah, follow him to United, bro. You know, watch some Voldemort fucking football, bro.
Like Kovacic is making the same move Mount's making, but I don't have any negative energy
Let
towards
me ask you,
Kovacic.
let's remind people, right? Apparently, Kova's going to go for 35 million, right? So in the last year of his contract, he's like 29, right? It's only we paid 40 for him. That's all we paid for him, 40 back in 2019. Listen, he's going to go. He's going to go. It's like we have to make money. Do you know what I mean?
And not a
It's
word
like,
of PR, bro. He's just
no, not a
doing his
word.
thing.
He's not getting any PR whatsoever,
One side.
and he's going to get the best move. It's like I just think we have to sell. Why don't people get this? We have to sell this summer, and we have to get rid of a lot of people
because they don't want to believe
but it. But Andrew, he's mad because the Mount is going to. Technically, I can't find United as an upgrade on Chelsea, but City is objectively an upgrade on Chelsea, man.
Oh, but do you know what?
He's upset about it because they were lying to us. Remember when I said I'll give everyone on this panel £100 if Mount ends up at City? And it's just beautiful how things ended up, man. The player that I back is linked with City heavily, and the player they back is end up at a club with. Let me not speak too much.
Can you imagine
Yeah,
Vinny
you know what I mean,
Jr.
man.
With Vinny Jr. next season? Hey, running through. Just lay it off, Kai. Just lay it off. Oh my God, this guy's gonna do to Kai what was done to him. Don't pass it to Kai. That'll be a video that comes
He's
out.
playing against us.
Yeah, he's
Playing against us.
Yeah.
He's a donkey.
And I don't care. Do you know what? I don't care if he does well there. I don't give a fuck. He's not doing well for my club. He can go elsewhere.
Exactly.
Don't
give a fuck.
I don't care what these players do at other clubs. They don't do well for us. So you know what I mean? Go. Go. If they offer 45 million, snap their hand off. Snap their hand off 45. He is not worth because we paid 72 and arguably he's got worse. So you can't expect anything.
Bro, can I ask you this question? Have any player that we signed under Lampard has been fucking good for us? Maybe Chilwell, we can argue.
Thiago.
Yeah, Thiago.
Thiago is kind of a free transfer.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to.
I'd argue Mendy was good for like.
He was good for a bit.
Yeah, what we got him for.
But like value for money.
That window in general is an embarrassment.
Oh, we were so gassed for that window though. The fan base so gassed.
That window might be the worst in terms of incomings. Might be the worst one we've ever had. Like
no.
I don't know, man. We did sign Papa Joby.
I keep telling you guys. Look at 15-16 and just remove Pedro for the incomings. Yeah, just remove Pedro.
Papa Joby.
We've had some bad ones. Yeah, we've had some, that window on the Conte.
Michael Hector, Matt Miazga, all that shit. Bubba Rahman. Jesus Christ.
Bro, that dude is still here as well. He's going to come back for the next season. He's still fucking here.
Jesus H. Christ almighty. Good Lord.
But you know what's crazy? I'm excited for the future, man. I know Kova's leaving, and I love Kova, but like we're gonna sign some new players. We're gonna build a new core, which we needed. Nobody can argue that we needed a whole rebuild, right? You can't argue, man. If you spend almost from the 3 seasons you're here, you spend so much time in 9th and 12th as a football club, you know there's something wrong with you, man. And we've been in this position for too often, man. So we didn't need the change. People need to fucking grow the fuck up, grow some balls, go outside, talk to women, you know, have a drink, you know, the weather is nice. Instead of crying about a player who doesn't know your name on the fucking internet.
I'm just pleased, man. I'm just pleased. 2 of the biggest narcissistic,
waste of space,
waste of oxygen player stand hives FCs are going. Honestly,
the rebuild was necessary. The rebuild was necessary, but most of us fans are also impatient because whenever the rebuild is going on, we're so emotional about certain players, and then we know we're probably not win the league in a few years' time, and then we're gonna be like where we at the moment. So we got to be patient.
The thing is that yes, I agree, and that's that. But the issue is this, and we already saw the other day when João Felix wasn't retained, we got the reaction about that of a lone player. So Poch doesn't know what he's doing. And my thing is this: it was never about João Felix leaving. You already didn't want Poch to begin with, so you just need any excuse to actually go off on him. That's what I'm saying. Just wait. That's why I also don't like all these predictions for next season. Let's just wait till after the transfer window and then make our predictions then.
Plus, we have a lot of people forget that we have a Cook coming when they cry about
Cuckoo coming in. We've got Gusto already coming in. We've got possibly Ugarte, possibly Caicedo.
We've got a striker, whoever that may be.
Striker hopefully comes in, and a goalkeeper as well. So.
And we don't even know all of the outgoings. Like we can predict most of them,
I
but
think we're
don't
gonna sell a
all-
lot of players, though. I think
By
we're
the
gonna
way,
sell.
everyone-
I agree. I agree. Like, there's a potential of like 15 players that could be leaving, even
But
more with
also,
the loan.
anyone going like, "Oh, why are we getting rid of Pulisic or Ziyech first? Why does it have to be an order to get rid of players? Whoever steps
Yeah,
up and
right.
wants the players, get rid of them as soon as possible, right?
My
So-
biggest
Juve anyway.
Well, I'm just saying Pulisic was linked to Juventus, but nothing since then. Ziyech hasn't really been linked to anyone. So, but there doesn't have to be a specific order. You have to get a player out. It's whoever
Exactly.
shows interest. You know what I mean? Look at
Bro, for
Ruben
the last-
Loftus-Cheek. Look at, cause no one saw Kovacic to City come in until nearly a week.
I mean,
ago.
they did report about it in February. They were
No,
like,
but it wasn't like
City-
concrete. You know what I mean? It was sort of like, you know,
Yeah.
because we didn't know what was happening with him, but no one saw a Ruben Loftus-Cheek to AC Milan. Look how quickly that's progressing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Is it betrayal? Is it betrayal if I get a Kova City shirt? Is it betrayal?
Yes, it is.
I'm not gonna
Well,
wear
well-
it though.
No, you bought it, purchased it with your own money. It's a betrayal.
Can we do an offer like for Julian Alvarez? You know,
Oh,
offer
my God.
cover City some money for Julian.
He is never coming
They're
to
not
Chelsea.
gonna
I
get
would
rid
love him. No.
Why would he come to Chelsea, bro, from City? It doesn't make sense.
I would love Alvarez at Chelsea.
That's not the reason.
I love Alvarez and Paulinho from Fulham at Chelsea because they have Premier League experience and
In addition to Havertz, Chelsea are open to talks for Ziyech, Ober, and Pulisic. They're not safe at all. Done.
No,
Wow.
this is-
We knew this. We knew this a while
oh,
ago.
God, come on.
Bro, why did he need to edit this? How do you fuck up the sentence, bro? Why did he need to edit
I can't believe this, man. Ober's going to be up for sale. It's mad.
Yeah, I know, right? I thought he was going to
Should
stay.
have never put him in
Pulisic, who has more books released than goals, is gonna leave. Oh,
Well, again,
We'll talk
like to
about
anyone
it,
who's complaining about the order, we're just waiting for someone to come in and make a purchase.
bro,
That's
what do they think this is, bro? What do you mean order, bro? We sell when somebody bids. We can't just sell to this guy, man.
Literally.
He's fan base, bro. I swear to God, man. Touch some grass.
It's
Go
FIFA.
outside.
You think it's FIFA?
It's a nice weather, man. It's the best time to have a beer outside. Go walk. What do you have in London to see, man? Go walk near the London Eye.
They say door-to-door selling. You don't just go up to a club say, "Oh yeah, we got a menu."
Bro, they think it's human trafficking, bro. They just lined up, just like released them into the wild, bro.
Bro.
Next up for sale, we have. Oh no, that's the wrong one. It can't be Pulisic. Ziyech.
And
you're up.
we got one bit over here. We got a bit over here. It's gonna be over 10 minutes. 10 minutes over here. 20 minutes.
Ziyech leaving will be amazing as well, because that means
Ziyech, first bid for Ziyech. First bid, we're waiting. First bid for Ziyech. Ziyech, first bid. 10 minutes later. First bid, we're waiting. First bid for
Hello,
Ziyech.
Ziyech gonna
First
come
bid.
on. Ziyech gonna come on
Is
when
this thing
Ziyech
on?
leaves.
Hello, can you hear me?
Lewis,
Yeah?
is Ziyech gonna come on when Ziyech leaves?
Yeah. No, Ziyech's Chelsea, isn't he? He's
going in a coma.
He's
going in a coma.
What is he gonna talk about, bro? He never talks about anything other than Ziyech. Yeah, that's,
I don't know. He'll probably
Sound
hook
effect.
on to. I don't know.
We already have Fatul for the NPC
Wakey.
sounds.
You have it right next.
Is that about right?
Usually- The stands always just go to a different player after their guy leaves.
Fatul, what's your favorite thing from Greg's? Fatul, what's your
Fuck
favorite thing
it, Elsa. Huh?
What's your favorite thing from Greg's?
Huh?
What's your favorite things from Greg's?
I don't know. I've never been to Greg's, man.
That's a lie, bro.
By the way,
I swear on my life, I've
it's a
never been to
bakery
Greg's.
shop, Timo. It's not someone's house, right? Just so you know.
Yeah, I've never been to Greg's, so.
I'm just saying.
I've never been to Greg's, man. I'm a Costa person.
That's not even the same place, bro.
That's the
You know
same
what I
thing.
mean? It's all
Costa's
good.
coffee place, bro. That's all I
Yeah,
want
what's a bakery?
I'm not from
Sorry,
fucking London. I know that
Boots.
shit, bro.
Boots,
This guy's got a Greg's membership if they do run, trust me.
Fatul is the kind of guy to say, I don't do vegetables. He's that kind of guy, man.
They do
That's
me.
that's the worst.
Chelsea and United have sent scouts to follow Rasmus Højlund from, I think, Atalanta.
It's Atalanta, right? He's
Yeah, Atalanta.
Yeah.
Is he poop or is he good?
Starting to remember the difference.
I have no idea. He's rated
I
highly.
don't trust people with Dutch names, man.
They're
He's
now
got some-
scouts.
Danish.
Is he Danish
Oh,
or
yeah.
he's Norwegian?
Yeah, the O is crossed, so yeah, it's Danish. He's a Danish and Norwegian. Man.
That's something you learn every day.
Actually,
I know he's had a good season for Atalanta, but
Yeah,
I
but
don't
it's
know.
one of those, isn't it? It's like popped up. Out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
I say I haven't seen him
you have
play.
a couple like potential strikers anyway with Fofana and Brozier. I don't really see the fuss for a third.
No, they're
Oh,
both going out on loan this summer.
They
Rasmus.
got to. We've got one less competition. I want us to take the
Fofana-
cup seriously, so there shouldn't be any rotation.
I would say I'm not about fucking stunting their growth for another season.
Exactly.
Rojo's one's about how quickly he comes back from the injury. I presume.
Ain't he already back in training?
Yeah, but whether they want to send him out on loan or keep him to, look him over and stuff like that, and then send him out in January or something.
I think we're more likely to keep Broja. To be fair, when you think about like who's gonna risk a guy who's just come off an ACL on loan for a season?
Exactly. That's the
Fofana should be sent on loan and then
Fofana
Broja go around.
Aubameyang's leaving, so Kai's hopefully leaving. So.
Bro, why did this guys, man?
Yeah, Broja was injured for Southampton and he was injured for Chelsea. It's a bit like
Bayern are willing to offer 55 to 60 mil for Dusan, Vlahovic. Why don't we go for Vlahovic instead of Osimhen, man?
I don't know if
we're looking at both.
I prefer Vlahovic.
Who?
What is his name? What is you pronounce the name? The guy from Juventus?
Vlahovic.
Yeah, I can't even pronounce it properly.
Yeah, it's alright. I don't want him, man, because my best friend is Serbian and he's gonna be a Chelsea fan all of a sudden, man. I hate plastic people, man.
Why?
Because he's also Serbian. Why? It's a good question, bro.
But all them Serbians that we have over the past, he wasn't a Chelsea fan all the time.
No, he wasn't. Just because Vlahovic is also Serbian, so he's gonna be a Chelsea fan. He's gonna tell me, "Oh, I remember the days of Drogba." You know how people who never watch Chelsea say, "Oh, I remember Drogba." It's like it's the first name to jump into their head.
I remember watching Peter Osgood back in the day. What a player!
You were not even a fucking sperm cell. What are you talking about? Dude?
I didn't even think my dad was alive for Peter Osgood.
Yeah, exactly, man. Your dad was swimming still, man, inside like that.
Big up, Granddad. What else is there? What's you guys' thoughts on Chalobah wanting to stay at Chelsea?
No,
I like
I'm
it.
not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of it.
He's a team player.
Bro, this Fabrizio is shameless. Look what he just released, bro. Chelsea remain absolutely into the race for Moises Caicedo. Nothing has changed. So I didn't fucking write about it, bro. He's on the list 100% no matter what happened with.
Because he would have been.
He said that yesterday.
What a non-post! Oh my god!
It was like.
You need to fill up the content.
It's like in January.
Ice is gonna retweet.
Funny, man.
He said that yesterday, bro.
January though, Kai. Remember in January, every fucking stream he did, all the Chelsea fans were Enzo update. He's just answering the same questions he gets all the time.
We have a very odd fan base, bro. It's the type of people who.
Yeah, guys in the
clap when
comment section,
airplanes
I
land,
get
bro.
the hype over a Caicedo tweet, but he said nothing. He
said
has
nothing,
said
bro.
Who remember
nothing.
who remember when Caicedo had to shut up because he was making 3,000 a week and they might fine him for 150.
Exactly, brother. He's just saying the same thing.
He's like, "Hey man, I'm gonna calm down, bro. I'm not gonna leave no more.
I only get $3,000 a week, bro. I got to send like 80%.
He's trying to force himself out, bro. He was like, all the brothers to feed.
I'm on a budget. He was going,
That killed me, man. That killed me. It was like when they fine you 150, but you only make 3K a week.
Hey man, yeah, that's my Tesco's order. That's out the window.
So, Kai, my question to you, right? With all the academy players that we want to get rid of, who are going to replace them from the academy in the first team?
I don't know any kids from the academy, bro. You're asking me. I'm the wrong guy. Ask Scott, bro. I don't know.
Black is a homegrown player.
Let me ask you a question. Why do you have to replace them from the academy?
Or get a homegrown. Who could be the homegrown? Because we have to have them.
Okay, so you got Chilwell, you got James,
Colwell,
Lewis Hall. I know Lewis Hall's gonna be in the team.
Lewis Hall won't be registered. They have to actually be registered. I don't think Lewis Hall will be registered. So
how old is
of the 25, they actually have to be registered to count for the homegrown. But anyone under the age of 21, I think you don't have to register.
Right.
Oh right. Okay.
Hall won't have to.
There's difference. So it's also difference between Premier League rules and Champions League rules, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're not in Europe this year, so obviously that's going to change. The Chalobah stays, that's another one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
About 6, roughly.
Yeah, we got 6. Colwell makes it 7. So yeah, then there's one more you need.
Oh well.
Essentially.
Because
you've got
English dude.
Because from what I'm going off, you've got Bettinelli, Sterling.
Yeah.
You've got Chilwell, James, Carney potentially, Madueke, and then Cole.
Madueke, I don't think will count, right?
Yeah,
he
he does.
counts. He went to Tottenham.
It's 8 home runs. They don't have to have been at Chelsea. That changed.
Right.
How highly do you guys? How high did you guys rate Casado? Do you think like he's very good? Do you think he's like Essien level?
No, let's not do that.
He's not Essien level yet. You can't compare him yet.
I don't want to do that.
So whose level is
Chelsea are in contact with people close to Caicedo from Fabrizio.
His wife? His wife? Buying her Dior fucking clothes.
This is too funny.
They're working on both Ugarte and Caicedo. No shit, numbnuts.
He's got the numbers of Chelsea have the numbers of people close to Caicedo.
That is something I forgot as well.
His agent.
That sounds like an Alex Goldberg news, bro. That's Alex Goldberg source. He's like, I know Mounts Gardner, and that's where I get my information from.
Yeah. The next tweet on Caicedo will say Chelsea really rate Caicedo as a player.
Yeah. They admire him.
They just reword it, innit? I bet they put it like a reworded platform.
Chelsea are monitoring Caicedo.
Who remember the Saturday?
Chelsea are considering dropping a bid in the coming days.
Who remember the Saturday with Alfredo? He's like hot days, hot hours.
How many tweets?
Like, yeah, it's a fucking heat wave, brother. We know.
Hey Lewis, how many tweets will we get about Chelsea preparing bids this summer? Do you know what I mean? You know, they're preparing
them, but it's like we're paying by coins, bro.
It'll be every other day or every
What are
third
they
day.
baking it or something? What are we preparing a bid?
Preparing them with coins, bro. Just take like a whole truck and just pay it.
All right, let me go through a few of these super chats quick. Big up Adrian saying, if we offload the majority of the midfield and get Ugarte and Caicedo, do you see any way for Carney, Santos and Casady to be integrated in the first team? For Chukwuemeka should go on loan first and foremost. We wasted a year for him. But for Santos and Casady, like, they could do off
He needs another year.
Maybe the odd game or two. You don't need to give them a lot of game time within the first team. Like anything is experience for them in their first year.
Also,
I think they need another loan, like another year loan. I
wouldn't mind any of them going on loan, but you have to keep at least one of them if we're clearing out.
I think Carney went to go play one game in Argentina.
Santos is getting his work permit, apparently. So Santos
I was going to say, and Santos is one of the guys we're looking to potentially send on loan the other way with the Ugarte deal.
I think Caicedo goes out on loan again. I
was going to say also, my thinking is these three, and then probably Pais as well when he comes in, are going to be the replacements for the three we already have. If we get Ugarte, Caicedo, and we have Enzo, when those three start to get older, it will be the other three we've just mentioned that are the replacements, I think. We already have the replacements here, so we don't have to do this nonsense of going back out to go and get them.
Yeah, that Paez kid, he's looking good. Like, with his dribbling ability, he's looking like a talent.
No, but with some of these academy players, I'm very wary of keeping them in just to have one or two appearances when the culture of the club is not where it should be, and Poch is going to work with the
especially at this period.
I don't want people like Santos.
Because we're not playing 2 or 3 games. We're playing like 1 game a week. We're trying to get back to the Champions League. I don't know if it's going to be the good. I think it's better for them to go on a 1-year loan.
Yeah,
build themselves up. And none of them actually played like a top flight football, right? Am I mistaken? Under 20s football, right?
Carney's played Premier League football, and then Santos has played men's football in the Brazilian league, and that's about it, I think. Oh, and then you've got a couple of others. Like I know, like for example, he's not here yet, but Pais is playing like first team football, men's football in the Ecuadorian league. But I don't know.
Did
isn't that Pais? That Pais guy can't join until like 3 years.
Casado was on loan at Reading last season, so he was playing Championship football.
That Pais kid, he's not going to be able to play until like 3 years. Right?
I want Pais now, man. I want Pais.
He doesn't come to the club until 2025.
Yeah, we could forget about it now.
Food, man. I wish I had some Pais right now. Man.
All right, big up August as well, saying Chelsea has to take some blame as well. Got Havertz, Werner, and Ziyech after Pulisic's first year. Lampard had no clue how to use Werner and Havertz. Tuchel's system was effective, but it didn't help develop young attackers as well. Kind of agree in terms of the attacking patterns of play, but they had the chances to apply their own ability, and The majority of them failed, and they had multiple opportunities.
Bro,
to
I
do
was
that.
so helpful after Werner's first game against Southampton. You see when he did that dummy thing, I was like, "Oh shit!"
Let me say this,
And that's how I know Werner just regressed, because the first month,
Yeah, he was
or two
amazing,
of
bro. He was
brilliant.
scoring like sexy ass goals. Yeah,
the
he scored
issue
a hat
is
trick.
He came back from the November international break and was never the same player since.
The issue I've got with this message is very.
Isn't that
simple,
like a
right?
lot of our players?
Okay. The issue I got with this message is this.
One sec.
We scored 70 plus goals in the league. I think is in the league last season. We scored 70 odd goals or something like that. Without, so for me, you can say the club has to take blame as well. Yeah, that's fine as well. But these guys missed chances after chances after chances. Okay, it's on them as well. And you know what? They should have had the mindset. You know what? Whatever's happening, let's try and get myself better. Let me do extra coaching after everyone's gone or something like that, or extra training. That's what Lampard did. That's the Lampard did after training. He stayed there and perfected his craft. That's what these guys don't. So
you're right. They didn't look like they were getting better at the end of the season. It was the start. They were just exactly the same.
Exactly. Yeah. So I understand that the club has to take blame as well. Yeah, the club has to take blame. What profile they want to buy. That's the problem.
100%.
But yeah, like I see what you're trying to say, and I kind of understand for Tuchel's system, but we still got results in it, so it's a case where they had to cope, and their application just let them down. But you could say maybe we oversaturated the attack, but I think everybody got fair opportunities. Havertz has had a lot of opportunities. Werner had a lot. Pulisic did, but injuries didn't really help him. Ziyech, to be fair, had fair opportunities. He just never fit.
He's just one-dimensional, man.
You know what I think about it.
Can't play him centrally.
I think we were used to having Hazard, the team built around Hazard, and once Hazard left, we had no fucking clue how to move on from Hazard and build a team from the beginning. You know what I mean? And that was our mistake. Should have taken our time with it. Should have bought like one really good player, a Hazard replacement. But instead, we got a bunch of players who had kind of similarities to Hazard, but they weren't really Hazard. And then they just, because Havertz didn't make sense. Like, why did we sign Havertz? What was his role, right? And then we had Werner, who isn't really a striker. He's more like an inside forward who can cut inside and can score, or a second striker. And we were playing him as a striker. So we really, the club just didn't know what to do after Hazard left.
It's because, Kai, it does come back to the profiling. It comes back as well to just being short-sighted with the transfers. You got, apart from the Havertz one, all the other ones that we got made sense for what Lampard wanted, but that meant you were banking on Lampard. You were banking on it working and having success, like high-level success with Lampard. And like you said, it's like the thing I talked about the other day when it comes to the owners we've got now and what they do with transfers. Like, we lost out on Aubameyang, we didn't get him, and so the next option was to go for Werner, and then it made sense because of what Lampard wanted to do, but it's like, is that what is going to go forward past Lampard? Because he was never going to be a long-term thing. And then when Tuchel came in, it didn't work with what he wanted to. Ziyech didn't fit. Werner didn't really fit. Like, Pulisic didn't really fit. Like, none of these guys really fit apart from Havertz, but he's kind of just shit, so...
Plus, I think Lampard himself doesn't really know how to implement anything that he actually does. I just think he needs like a time from a lower team, and it's not Everton or Chelsea. He needs like a place like a Norwich where he can kind of build up his craft rather than just take big fucking risky jobs just for his ego. You know, I remember he rejected Norwich, right? Because he said it's not a big enough club for him or something.
Yeah,
or was it Palace or something like that? That kills you, man. Mourinho was a fucking translator when he first started. Fucking Pep started in this Barcelona B, man.
I say Mourinho started as a number 2. How Mourinho started his career was as a number 2 to Sir Bobby Robson at Barca.
Yeah, he was a translator. Yeah.
No, he was actually a translator to begin with. And then
I mean, like in coaching, his first job I think was at Barca was an assistant.
Yeah. Can you imagine Lampard doing that kind of job? No, man. He's too much.
He's not completed his licenses.
Yeah.
Does he?
That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
You know what I mean? Jesus.
No, to be fair, like, he needs to go to a club where it's not chaotic in the background in particular.
Nah, he needs to go to the MLS or the USFL.
Oh no, he would not do well in the MLS.
He needs to go to Italy, bro. Lewis, why do I think you have a printer in that room, bro?
Non-league. He's got non-league.
Yeah.
No,
I can't lie. What Lampard needs to do is get his badges, but after that, he needs to go and coach a youth team, an under-21s team.
Yeah.
Like that's what you do to begin with, or be an assistant coach. Like you don't need to go and be a manager at a club straight away. Go and be an assistant coach or a manager.
Go to Italy, bro. Yeah.
No.
I think the pro license you need to be at a top flight club for at least
cool.
5
He
years.
needs to get his pro license then because he hasn't even done the basics. He hasn't even done step 1 and he's trying to do step 5. He needs to go and coach at a youth level or as an assistant coach.
This is one of the reasons why I respect Sarri so much. The guy was a banker most of his life. Like he literally decided to be a pro coach, and he's so much better than Lampard. And he doesn't have the connections.
I went from grassroots all the way to the top, league by league.
Yeah, and as a part-time as well. He was coaching and working.
And he has a way better talent
This
ID.
motherfucker has connections.
Sorry,
He knows
talent
people in the
ID,
game.
man.
Yeah, he can't even
We
fucking.
never utilized it.
He can't even like fucking pick a team properly, and he has all the connection he needs in world football, man.
Because remember, Sarri was on that Barella hype from early.
Not only Barella, man.
I know, but I'm just
Put
saying.
Gallagher at the 10. Like I can't trust anything. I can't trust anything.
Lampard played Kante lone DM, Havertz as an 8.
Who was the one who wanted Nainggolan? Who wanted Nainggolan? Was it Sarri or was it Antonio?
Who did what?
I think that was Conte. Conte.
Was it? Nainggolan was a good player though for Roma.
Because then we want Belotti at one point in time.
Bro, that guy has the worst. He literally his dispatch from football is the saddest, man. His wife got cancer, so he moved to another team, and they just vilified him. The fan base vilified him. Man.
He didn't help himself in some instances. Like what he went through from a personal standpoint was horrible, but he didn't help himself. Like he got sacked from a club literally like a year or two ago from vaping on the fucking subs bench.
This guy Bertram with this dumb super chat because Reece James, I think, was still in the academy and was like, I think on loan.
No, how do you know that for a fact as well?
Big up Bertram saying
That's
he wanted
not true.
to over Reece. No, Sarri said he wanted to incorporate Mount and Reece into the team.
Can I also say, listen.
He actually right.
But I also say this. But
No, that guy is actually right about
this is Chelsea before 2000.
I think he wanted his edge, yeah. He still wanted to incorporate.
He wanted his edge, but not over.
Anyone thinking if we go back to that 2009 for the transfer ban, no one would have an issue with this if Sarri was staying and wanted Hazard, because we didn't look to the academy, so no one would have had an issue with him wanting him over Reece James, because most of the fan base wouldn't even give it a second thought about the academy because of what it was used for.
Exactly,
to make profit.
it's the same thing every year.
This false outrage is ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Now you would go fine because Reece James has established himself. But anyone else in the academy now going, oh yeah, but we shouldn't do it because we're going to stop the progress there. We're just going back to what we were before.
How many people are saying Maatsen should be in this team now?
Oh, there.
Yeah,
every
I know. Yeah.
fucking year we have the same Chelsea fans. Like, oh my God, they keep doing well on the loan. All of a sudden, everybody's jumping on it.
I know.
Like, it's ridiculous, man. James became James because of a transfer ban. Otherwise, who knows what would have happened to him?
I would like
was
to
Yeah, it's like people spook from the memory.
I would love it if a Chelsea journalist or something could actually sit Sarri down and say, "Did you actually say this about Mount and Reece James?" I want him to actually put him down. Did you actually know who Mount and Reece James were for your whole year that you were at Chelsea? You were watching Derby and Wigan games, were you? I don't think so.
This is why we had the loan managers. This is why the loan managers are there.
Also, to the dumb motherfucker in the comments, he won a Serie A.
He won the Italian league.
He won a Europa League trophy.
He won a Serie A.
Losing a game. I think aren't we like the first unbeaten Europa League winners? We didn't lose a game.
I
thought we lost in that one, didn't we?
No, we didn't lose at all, man. We didn't lose the one.
No,
game.
we never lost.
We breezed through that one. We breezed
won
through
every
that.
competition, bro. We're the first.
Except the Frankfurt game.
We are the Europa League invincibles, bro. But
Bertram, hold on a second. Let me chat to this another super chat. Thanks for the super chat. I see your question.
Oh yeah, thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Cheers, that's the difference between us and people in power. It's part of their job to spot talent. Reece was one of the best players in Wigan at the time. There was so much hype for Reece James that season.
There wasn't.
Yes,
No, I
It
remember hearing
was.
about Reece
Nah,
James
yeah, it was hype.
every week.
Let me
It
finish
wasn't
my
until
fucking
Lampard came in.
sentence. Can I?
Go for it.
When I said
Finish,
the
finish,
hype,
finish.
I'm saying it's compared to the other players on loan that we had. Who had the better hype, Reece or Mount? Reece or even
Reece.
my word,
Reece. Comfortably Reece.
It was definitely Reece.
What I'm saying is like there's what's his name? Based on how we look at the loan system, the highest, probably the best ratings is actually should be a Blood Mount because he was the man of the player of the team at every position, everywhere he played. He won half and a half a season. He was a player for one team and player for another team. Then he went to Crystal Palace. Then he went everywhere he went. He was the highest
But that's the same
ranked.
thing with Reece. Wigan also they put him as
How
the
long?
player.
Hold on a second.
I think that's more opinionated on Gallagher.
Hold on a second. Kai, if you know the loan army on Reece so bad, how many teams that he've been on loan, Kai?
He's been to I remember only with Wigan to Chelsea, but even for Wigan, he was their best player for a while. They made him his captain at 18
He was
or something.
comfortably their best player. He was their best player.
Yes,
He got
Even,
a team of the
he
year.
even played him in midfield sometimes.
He was 18.
was-
He had one season at loan. He did well. And you telling me that the other players that Chelsea had on loan was not better than him when literally Blood Mount
They
had
weren't.
better loan than him.
I think
I
Von
was
Mount's
hearing
best
about
was
Reece
at
James
Crystal
at that
Palace.
time was a
You
lot
talked
louder than
about-
what I was
you
hearing
talked
on
about
Gallagher
hype.
or Mount.
There is not a single. The only player that has had the same amount of hype coming from like the academy or from loans that Reece is Colwill. He's the next best. Like the hype that Reece having, because don't forget, it wasn't just the fact of him coming through; it's who we had at right back at the time. We had Zappa Costa, who was terrible, and a declining Aspi. So there was a need
It
for
seemed
Reece.
like a guarantee
Yeah,
that Reece was going into the
yes,
side.
There was a
Scott,
guarantee of him
100.
coming.
That's a
Yeah, cool. So the
100%
hype
Scott.
was way bigger for Reece than any other.
Ah.
And I think that Gallagher
had a lot
thing
of
is more
hype as well. Like, we're not
opinionated
even going to
because
understate that
But
Gallagher
again,
and Mount had a
the
lot of hype,
reason
but
why
James was being spoken about differently.
This is
yeah, and
I
plus
just
a lot of Crystal
James-
Palace fans were not happy with Gallagher.
Oh,
I just
yeah,
posted
right.
achievement for Reece.
No, I think
I
he's
think
talking
the
about.
Gallagher thing.
I think he's talking about Charlton and Swansea. I don't think he's talking about.
Let me
Oh.
tell you right now, man. If we didn't have this
By the way,
none of them would have been in the
hold on a
team
second.
with
If you
squad
think for a
whatsoever.
second, if we
I
did
think
not
Reece
hit
would.
transfer ban,
No, I'm sorry.
and
but-
James will not sniff that position, we probably would have bought the right back.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
Exactly. There's
Think
without-
we
I said that
But that's due to our policy at the time,
all the
though.
kids.
All
the
of
kids-
Alex,
you,
can I ask you a
all of
question?
you
Wait,
that's
Alex, can I ask
saying
you a
that Reece
question?
James, yeah.
What you said about Gallagher with him being the best player of this team and that team, are you basing that on awards or what you heard from fans?
I actually watched a couple of championship games with him, and I was impressed. Actually,
So you watched them at
Yeah, that's
Swansea,
I think it's
no,
opinionated.
no.
Charlton,
It
and
was
West
it
Brom.
was it was me watching few games plus what I heard from the other fans.
Cool, because he's only ever been voted player of the season or player of the year for the A team once, and that was last season at Palace. So like,
Reece,
No,
and this is a Reece
not
accomplishment.
it's like the hype around Gallagher was not that high. Apart from
Yeah, like that Reece James hype came from everybody. The Wigan fans, pundits,
Alex-
Chelsea
Alex
fans.
Gallagher
Goldberg.
got love. He
sure,
got
Alex
love.
sure,
Goldberg.
sure. Yeah, that's the yeah. I was not there. I don't. Yeah. Give to
Yeah. I remember the Alex
You know
Goldberg
what the-
hype for fucking
Do you remember
Reece.
Alex Goldberg invited him to the
Another thing
interview?
about Reece was as well, he got all this hype. I think someone mentioned earlier, he got all this hype playing DM. Like he got in team of the year playing as as a DM, wasn't even as a right back, which was mad. Like I spoke to a Wigan fan the other day. The way that they view him in Wigan is on another level. Like they
Did he
love-
win Championship Player of the Year that year?
Yeah, I don't know if he won championship.
Yeah,
player.
he
He's
also
in team of the
donated
year.
some money to help them a few years ago.
He was in team of the year, and he won their player of the season. I don't know if he was championship player of the year that year.
I'm not saying that James did not have a hype when he was on loan. I'm saying there's plenty of hype from Chelsea fans every season with every loan player that all of a sudden have a good year on loan.
Yeah.
Just like Munson, just like Livermore, just
Livermore
like
never went out on
every
loan.
What happened to
fucking
Livermore?
Chelsea.
He got injured. He never went out on loan. This is not the same. It's not
Of course
the same.
it's not. Of course it's not. How dare is Chelsea youth went to
Not-
loan?
Nah,
How
the
different is that?
point about the hype is
The hype-
true. The point about the
Kind of
hype is
compare
true.
the hype that
But we
James,
always
the hype that Livramento got playing in the youth, like in playing for youth games.
Nah, Livermore got hype though. Livermore got hype when he went to Southampton.
He got hype based on like youth games, and it was not the same as what James got. It was not the same.
Yes,
Yeah, no, it's not the
hype based
same.
on
It's not the same.
Southampton.
It's not the same that like the level of hype is not the same, but every one of our loans like that do well do get that hype. Like I get
Stress again.
like both points.
Without the transfer ban, none of these players would have made it to the squad.
Yeah, that's the thing though. Like I don't think James wouldn't have gotten off of his talent alone. It's just our policy at the time. We just never really did that.
I think James probably would have been the only one. I don't think Mount would have got.
I don't know, Alex. I mean, Scott. I don't know.
Maybe I'm just looking at like his talent as well.
I think we're doing the talent. I think we're doing a bit of revision because of how good we know Reece James is, stuff like that. I'm telling you right now, they wouldn't have made it, and all this like mythical thing that
because we were a lot of people were complaining.
Into the squad is just bullshit to me.
Where have we been? Where have we been if Lampard didn't come back?
Huh? Say that again.
Where have we been by now if Lampard never came back? Do you think we'd be in a better position, worse position?
Are we in a better position in terms of like positions we finished? I think.
I definitely think that stand culture wouldn't have been around.
Yeah, I agree as well.
Lampard brought that one, yeah.
I don't know because I don't think Sarri would have stayed either actually because I think he got
but we would have signed like another manager, no?
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to think who. I don't even know who was around at that time.
But I think Sarri only left because of the Juventus job, though.
Maybe.
And I think missing Italy as well. I just don't think he was comfortable in England. Like,
because didn't he say he regretted it? Like after, like he would have stayed and stuff.
Yeah, but his dad was sick as well. His dad was sick, so that's why he went back to Italy.
Was he?
Yeah, his dad was diagnosed with something. That's why he went back to Italy.
So what's
I don't know.
Big news? Apparently, Mount is not as close to United as people thought it was.
Because Chelsea want like 70 mil for him, bro. They want 70 mil for him. Alex, whose side are you on, bro? Whose side are you on?
Not yours. Who the fuck are you? So I will be on your
so
side.
are you side? You're Mount side.
I'm side on Chelsea. Why? Who are you to tell me to pick a side?
I'm not telling you pick a side.
No, you just asked me what side do you want.
Yeah, I asked you. I didn't ask you to pick a side, bro. I just asked you a question.
You didn't. You didn't.
Alex,
watch 5 seconds of
I'm gonna buy you the nicest bottle of Finland, bro. Just to calm down, bro.
I just don't care about him as much as you do. That's all.
Man, Alex, I'm not gonna lie, bro. When that guy leaves, I'm gonna take annual leave, bro. I'm gonna buy the nicest bottle
He's
of
like,
champagne.
pick a side. No,
bro, you have to, bro. You have to pick a side, man. Come about be on the motivator side, man.
Oh my word! I don't think Mount is the worst player in their team that we need to get rid of the first.
Who would you get rid of first?
Ziyech, Pulisic, Kai Havertz. I will get rid of Kai Havertz before Mount.
Yeah, he's leaving too. Did you hear the rumors? The
rumors. Yeah.
It's Fabrizio. By the way, Luis Ziyech wants to come on, but we don't want him on, bro. So he needs to.
I just don't think he's the most important.
Tell Ziyech to wait 15 minutes.
The most important one to get rid of. But I mean, I'm not gonna cry if he leaves. I'm not gonna be happy overly excited if he stays. The kid is talented. That's not saying that he's not. I just have my own opinion.
He'll definitely yield the most money, though.
I don't know about that, man. Honestly, I think Chelsea asking for too much.
I just got called Alex is a closet proper Chelsea.
But even if we I think we should sell him for 55, 60.
Yeah.
As long as we get rid of him, who cares?
Yeah, I can. You can give me the real good, what is actually blue American. This actually good comment. He isn't the worst, but he's the one that actually will benefit Chelsea to go into the transfer market in a better position. Because we do have to sell somebody to clean up the books before a certain date. And Mason Mount will do that in one sell.
3rd of June, no?
Something like, I don't know what date, not 3rd of June, 3rd of July, I think, or something like. Anyway, I don't know the date, but that's actually a really good comment. If you will give me the circumstances that why Mount will sell, for example, he's not triggered to extend contract. That could be is the reason he's going on sale. Number 2, if he will fix our FFP problems in one shot, so we can go and buy better players within the summer and don't have to wait until we generate money. Yeah. Yes, I will say sell Mount now so we can fix it. It will put the Chelsea team, not Chelsea individual, Chelsea club in a better position in the transfer market in the summer. Yes, that makes sense. But don't tell me he's crap. He first touch. Don't do this Johnny Minerals thing. That's not the point for me. That's not how I look. Kai, you are, because every time I see you commented on somebody, it's you. It's what is actually funny. You go on and comment on everybody saying that they crying about Mount. But for me, looking from the distance, you actually the one that crying with every
You know why,
comment
Alex?
you make.
You know why, Alex?
Why?
Because you're negative, bro. That's why, bro.
Don't ever change, Kai. Don't ever change.
Yeah, please, Kai, don't ever change, man.
You need change. You don't need Fatur. You need change.
Why,
Change,
Fatur? You never
please,
learn,
bro.
man. You're gonna get strays, man. For no reason if you get involved in the other people conversation. I just don't think Mason Mount is that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a good player. He can
he's not a
improve.
bad
He's still
player.
young. What I'm
Yeah,
saying
he's
is, but my problem is if he will fix a problem, and Chelsea club will benefit because it is because of FFP. Based on
Clean
FFP,
profit.
we cannot go into the summer with the same amount of attitude to sign players. You see what I'm saying? If he will fix that, I will take that sacrifice and let him go just to improve our position in the summer. He's like if you want to praise Mount, praise him like this. He was like a lamb being sacrificed for the better Chelsea.
Yep. We're
No,
better
man.
tomorrow.
He's like a rat. You need to get out of your house.
Yeah, he's a rat.
No, that's
Right.
Can we use an X to sacrifice?
In terms
the
of
lambs?
playing
Nice.
too.
Big up Ben for the super chat as well, saying, I'll never forget that Europa League campaign. The game against Vidi in Hungary was the first Chelsea match I ever watched live. Was the peak of my life at that time. Oh, what? You from Hungary? Big up, my guy. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know if that was the 1-1 or the 1-0 or the 2-2 game.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I hope you got to see Hazard. And I hope you got to see Christensen as well. Big up, my guy. Appreciate the dynamic.
We got a Pies retweet. Stop saying Pies tweet. He's about to retweet another journalist.
See, Blue America, Kai is the different breed. Kai is
Pies
one
tweet.
of those.
What's the Pies tweet?
What did he say? What did he say?
There's no Pies tweet.
Yeah, there's no Pies tweet, man.
No Pies.
There's still the one about Chelsea sending scouts to watch Marmadashvili, the Valencia goalkeeper.
Oh, right.
Oh no, there was.
I heard we started for Caicedo, the negotiation.
I think a negotiation.
We haven't spoken to him just yet. But
No, they're saying we started.
You see, I actually heard. Has anybody watched Ben Jacobs on the terrace?
Darko said it, Lewis, and I think he's pretty reliable.
What? Anyway,
Uh,
I heard what the
movement has started on Caicedo. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, we already talked to Caicedo. Everything is fine. Everything with Caicedo is fine. It's never was the problem. We're waiting for the different situation, and the way Ben Jacobs actually explained it to make a lot of sense, because Chelsea do needs. Caicedo is not the second choice for Chelsea. He never was. The question was when what Arsenal did was the bad thing that happened in the January transfer window. They never wanted to sell Caicedo in the January, and he was never going to be sold. What Chelsea did, they put the lower bid, like almost a half, is what Arsenal did. You see what I'm saying? Like, I think Arsenal put like 75 or 80 mil bid for him, something like that, and Chelsea put it like 45 or 50. So, with what happened with this situation, the way Ben Jacobs explained it, like, I'm giving him props, like, this is what I'm thinking. So, for example, if Arsenal's gonna go for Caicedo in the summer, they're gonna have to go as a minimum of same amount they already bid it for him. You see what I'm saying? Chelsea never bid it that high. So they conversation were like, okay, we can improve our offer. And it's what happened based on what they did. Chelsea did, not what Arsenal did, what they did. So that's what the Chelsea is the better position than Arsenal is going for Caicedo. Everything is already in. It's not like Caicedo will leave. It's not a personal terms. Will never be a problem with any player, as far as I know. Personal can always be can reach. It's the fee. It's the fee with the club for the player, and that's what it's going to be. But apparently, Ugarte is the first one. And it's based again on first sell of Chelsea. Depends how many releases, how many is going to be sold.
Yeah. How much did Arsenal offer for Caicedo?
I think it's close to 75, something like that, because they asked for 80 and they did not offer that. I think it was like, again, like, you know how Arsenal is, 79.99, but we're not gonna go to 80.
Yeah, they bid like 70 million euros, I think.
Yeah.
Or pounds.
Would you guys want James Maddison? So if it's
If we get rid of Kai Havertz, yes, Kai Havertz and
Yeah, I'll
Mount.
take him.
He can actually
Off the
play
bench.
in those positions.
He'll be a great 10.
But I don't
And
think he's actually that good. I mean, he will be kind of like us, because in Cuckoo still people
Yeah,
forget we have in Cuckoo we have
Yeah, I want Chalobah over Madison.
what's his name?
Honestly.
Oh yeah. That'll be a great
What's
show.
the kid? What's Sterling? Sterling can play in that, and Cuckoo can play in that position. So like,
I
if
think
we have-
Nkuku's gonna be the main.
It depends if we get striker. If we don't get striker, Nkuku is going to be the main target.
Yeah, we have to get a striker. Like the only reason we wouldn't is because those options wouldn't be out there. But the way Chelsea's talking,
Bro, there used to be so many strikers in the market. Nowadays, it's like very hard to find a
No,
striker.
there's
man.
still loads of strikers depending on where you look. Depends on what
But
you're
not like
looking
before. Like before, it used to have like Falcao, Cavani, all these guys like in the same window, like available.
Mm.
Nowadays, you really have to.
There's no quality strikers. You have
Yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a big change.
for. Again, it is. It depends on what you're looking for. It depends
like
how well
you see, we need top of the line, and it's very few. That market is scarce.
Yeah, I think after 2010, 2020, that's where you had like the best like area for strikers, man. That one like was strikers were elite. Like you have RVP, you have Torres in his prime, you have Aguero, you had
Drogba.
Falcao, you had Cavani. Those like the complete strikers, man. Now you have the Havertz's. Oh wait, Havertz is the first line.
These false nine bullshit niggas.
Nah, he's
No,
a
he's
wide
only a 10.
drifting.
Only a 10.
What did Johnny say? He's a wide drifting over the shoulder.
He's a number 10 off the shoulder drifting.
Bob the
running,
Builder, the
walking,
donkey
unleading,
groomer.
buffalo
It's a lot of,
Yeah, there's a lot of ifs.
There's a lot of ifs.
I
Especially
think everything's been changed with the wingers as well. Used to be the wingers just cross it into the box, and now you've got like your Salahs, your Manes, like literally now they're just shooting on time, like the Rashfords, etc. So
it's the period. It's the period of the football right now that it switched from pragmatic center forward to kind of like a flare inside forwards. Completely moved for like the not stay. There's a spell in the football right now that you have. This is why it's always confusing. Like, oh, you have all three strikers. They're not three strikers. The striker is a striker. The other ones are kind of like the tens and stuff. So for me, we moved from that position of like complete like a sustained striker to ones that like move around, like all three of them. There's no designated position in that front three.
Yeah.
That's kind of annoying at the same time.
Yeah.
Because one moved out. Like the problem is with Kai Havertz, he can move wide. The problem is nobody fulfills that hole when he moves out. When he drifts to the wide, and the players that usually drift wide, those the ones that not comfortable with the ball in the tight spaces, because there's a reason why they drift wide, because they're looking for that comfort zone to hold on to the ball, to where we'll have just a little bit of time. Didier Drogba never did it. He always moved into the middle because he know he could bully them over there.
Yeah.
Like you do try to like you can see it. Even Diego Costa, when he was doing it, he will do anything possible to get into the penalty box. You know why? Because you limit defenders over there. They cannot do same defending to you when you're in the box, when you're outside the box. So no matter what you do, as a striker, you have to move defense into the box because they defend differently in the box.
And
what
those
Kai
guys-
Havertz does, he moves away from the box, which is actually helping defense. First of all, you're not direct threat to the goal. Second of all, they defended better. That's why when there was a moment, and Felix, you remember when he first touched and he kind of took it away, the ball like into the left side compared to go like in front of defender.
Is that the Real Madrid game? When he's on the break?
I think yeah. Real Madrid game, exactly. He kind of drifted to the wide
Yeah,
position instead
to
of
cut
cutting in.
an across,
yeah.
so he has to foul him or something like that. Yeah, he didn't
Scott,
do
there's
that.
some interesting news from Felix for you. I understand Newcastle and West Ham have inquired to Chelsea with Gallagher. Brighton
There we
discussed Gallagher with Chelsea previously, but it's not been followed up on. Chelsea
Yes.
open to sell and see Connor plus others way to fund Caicedo.
If Chelsea, that's what I was saying.
More. Sorry.
If this is what I was saying. If we can use one of those blown mounts, one mount, like I know regular mount does. We don't want nobody from what's his name from United, but from Brighton to lower Caicedo's price, please.
Get this waste of space out of my club, please.
Scott, what are you saying, man? We might be able to get all three out.
Happy days. I get my club back from these fucking
We're gonna
losers.
have free celebrations.
Great news, man. Great news. Great news.
This is the 100%.
Finally, we're going away from fucking passion merchant fucking runners. Marathon runners.
You don't like the badge tapping? You don't like the badge tapping?
He's proper Chelsea, though. He's proper Chelsea.
I was going to say, you can tap every other badge apart from the Chelsea one. I don't care. Go and do that elsewhere.
He's a mouth breather, man.
No, go and sniff your lines of cocaine elsewhere. It doesn't have to be in Chelsea locker rooms. Anywhere else. Unbelievable.
Bro, do you know this guy's not got a long shelf life? In terms of like, but when his energy goes down and he can't run across the pitch, what's he going to do then?
At that time, his heart will be bulked.
It won't be our problem, man. It won't be our problem. It's someone else's problem. It won't be ours. We can move on. It won't be our problem.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? Once they're sold, don't think about them, man. Once they're sold, they're not our problem.
Yeah, they're not people anymore, bro. They lose their humanity.
Yeah, it's like selling 40 products. You know, you sell 40 products, you just, you know what it is, man.
Man, you bought them, no refunds, bro. No refunds.
No refund policy.
He seems like a nice kid, bro. But you know,
he could be a saint.
I hate this nice kid. Whatever, he's not good,
Some
man.
people love him. Some people say he brings
It's me, bro. You think I give a fuck if he's nice or bad or sweet or sour, bro?
You say you're a nice guy.
You can play the violin. That violin music.
Bruv, we win. We win.
I think I don't like in terms of football and like he's worse than Mount to me. Like Gallagher's worse than
He's definitely worse than Mount.
He's Mount's little brother.
He's honestly one of the worst footballers I've ever seen. Like how people can watch him and think he's good, think that he's like, he's terrible. He's awful.
You know why you're lucky, Scott? You know why you're lucky? Because you're English, so people can't tag you with the English hater, English agenda. Judge me based on, man. Because I don't rate this Dumb and Dumber, man. Him and Mount.
Gallagher. German donkey, yo. So who's gonna carry the team's bags if Havertz is gone? They're gonna need another donkey for that.
Who's using Skype still, bro?
What other shit have we got in this team?
Well, here's the thing. Gallagher wants a top 6 side, so I'd look at Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Top 6 in the Champions
League. Everton came in for him.
I think he will revisit that position because based on
also, if West Ham win the Conference League, all 3 of those teams will have European football. So,
when is the Conference League final? Today, bro?
I don't know.
I think it's today.
No, it's
Conference
next
League will
Wednesday.
be next Wednesday.
Because Europa League was yesterday, so it's next Wednesday.
It's weird that the Champions League and the Europa League are so far apart.
Yeah. After seeing yesterday's game, I wouldn't want. If I was Champions League final, I wouldn't want to be anywhere near that.
That Champions League is going to be juicy, but City's
by
going to
the way,
blow them
that
out of
fraud of Bolt referee at what's his name?
Anthony Taylor.
Anthony Taylor. What a cunt, man.
Yeah, bro, he literally robbed Roma, man.
No, he didn't. No, we're doing
he
it.
He had a good performance.
He had a great game. Also, the incident that people claimed they got robbed isn't to do with him. That's VAR. Like, if we're talking about that, because I know Super Pochettino touched on it earlier. Like, fuck the Roma fans. Like I don't care what you think of him.
I'm not definitely not saying with the family
think of him as a person, as a ref, whatever.
Family situation. That's not that. That's not what I'm saying because, first of all, you should not attack anybody's family because of somebody else, unless it's
Especially for football, man.
anyway.
It's not that
But
deep, yeah.
why would you bring your family to that kind of thing? Because you know that usually shit happens in the finals. You should not bring your family. But that's on him. I wouldn't do it, or I will definitely fly separately from them. He have plenty amount of money to actually change the tickets if he needs to take the pressure off
Wait,
of it, because he knew
how much
that.
referees make? No,
Chelsea Blue, you there?
But my problem with Anthony Taylor was not only that penalty, even
Come on,
that
I'll rotate the panel. Big up, my guy.
There's a plenty of things that he did that what's his name, that actually he did not have a great game.
No, he had a great game.
I watched.
I don't think so.
He had a great game.
Okay.
Damn, guess how much referees make in the Premier League on average?
Not a lot.
46 to 42,000 pounds. Not much, man. 38 to 42. Yeah.
Abuse is
Per
not
game?
worth it, right?
It's
No,
not
no,
worth
on average, annually.
It's not worth it.
Per game or yearly or annually?
Annually.
Oh shit.
That is very
Exactly.
low,
It's
yeah.
not worth it.
That's why he probably followed with his family. Because imagine going to Rome, man.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
I don't understand.
No,
I
but
don't
he's
understand why
Europe,
people have to.
That's a
I don't
European
understand why people have to
referee.
make excuses and try and like understand that, like, or try and make excuses for it. No, it was he should be well within his right to do whatever he wants with his family, to take them to Rome, considering he's been given an opportunity to ref. Like, again, regardless of what you think of him as a ref or a person, you get the chance to go to Rome or to go wherever it was and to manage in that situation. You're well within your right to take your family. Maybe it's on football fans not be such a bunch of cunts and not
Yeah,
and
no,
make
That's
take
nice.
your anger out. If you want to, if you want to take your anger out, by the way, like for Roma fans, you want to take your anger out on anyone, take it out on your manager who set you up to lose. Don't take it out on the guy who had a good. No. Take it out on the guy who set your team up to lose. Don't take it out on the guy who had a good match, refereed a good match. It's not his fault. The players just want to be a bunch of cunts.
Alex, Roma got peppered the whole game, man. Come on.
They were shit.
No,
But
it
that's
wasn't.
that's
First
not
half,
shit.
they should have put
They
the,
were shit.
in the first
They was-
half,
they was
Roma
shit the
was
second half.
better.
They was shit.
Yeah,
And
they
the
were
second
tired
half
the
where they
second
got, yeah, well, don't
It was
Those
classic Mourinho.
those are worse than our penalties, bro. They're worse than our penalties, man.
The
God.
penalties, yeah, the penalties are crap. I
How do
do.
you miss 3 penalties in a row, bro?
Yeah, but the game was actually really good, and I
That
think
was good,
what's his name? There was Roma teams was yellow carded like 5 in the first half versus the other team that didn't. Yeah, tell me it was a one-sided fucking game.
Oh, Sevilla should have got a yellow card for simulation.
Yeah, there's a plenty of time. Like the guy, what's his name, got a yellow card for diving, and then immediately the other side, when the VAR overturned it, why you didn't give the guy yellow card for that?
I don't know.
Exactly.
But with Anthony Taylor, for me, I hear what Scott's saying. Like, you should do whatever you want, without the fear of the fans, coming at you. But at the same time, it's like I've got the right to walk across alleyways at night time with my phone in my hand and expect no one to rob me. But at the same time, I've got a duty of care.
What kind of fucking
family.
analogy is that, bro?
I've got a duty of care to my family.
The analogy is fine. The analogy
Yo, Ziyad, what's up?
We're
The analogy is right.
we're not
The analogy
talking.
is right. It's not right. It's not right to do it tomorrow.
Anthony
We're
Taylor
not
should
talking
know
about.
better.
We're not talking about an area of town. We're not talking about the south side of Chicago or an alleyway in London. We're talking about a fucking airport.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if
but
if I see a ref that screwed us over, well, either way, if I see a ref, if I'm on the losing team and I see the ref, I'm gonna go heckle him. I'm gonna say some stuff.
Then I'm going to be completely honest. If that's your mindset, then you're a bit of a dickhead. I'm going to be
Well,
completely
everyone's
honest. If that's
drunk.
the first
They on the
thought,
train.
I don't care. If
So
that's your
you're
first
not.
thought,
Hold
you're
on
a
a second. You're not allowed to yell stuff to the ref.
Yeah, the fans are gonna be fans. You can't like the disrespect.
Well,
Sorry,
sorry,
sorry, one
okay.
second.
Then I'm
He
I'm
should
going
know
with
better.
Wait, wait. For me,
How
for
high
me,
have
like,
you, Scott? How high off the ground? Yeah.
I get it if the referee's by himself. If he's with his family and his wife and his kids. No.
Exactly.
But yeah,
Maybe
people
go to their son.
Lewis.
Maybe
Don't-
Like
don't take him
if it was
seriously.
Anthony Taylor of the 2017 Cup final, I saw him with his family.
What
So
happened
I'd be
there
fuming.
physically-
I'd actually hold my tongue. I'd hold
What's
my
this?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
be
I
probably
want to
all
see
about it,
all.
man.
Oh man, if I
It's
would have saw
fucking
that
is.
bald fraud in 2009 semi-final, yeah, Yeah, you telling me shit.
It was right after a couple
No,
final. They're all in there.
Actually, tell a lie. If my head's hot, I don't know. I might lose control.
No,
But
what
I
I'm hearing
wouldn't
from
want.
all of this is,
I wouldn't
no,
want
so what I'm
to.
hearing from all of this is it's okay to throw abuse at someone while they're with their family, regardless of the
That's
situation.
the thing. Like, I can't
Then
justify that.
it's not fucking cool. Then it's not cool.
I'm
It's not-
saying he
there's no-
should know
I don't-
better.
I
He
don't
should know.
I
He's
don't
going to
care.
this
We're not
airport
saying
with
don't
that.
care.
We're saying he should have known better.
He should have waited. He should
That's
have took
cap.
a different flight.
That's
He
a load
should've-
of
he
shit.
should've
that's what
left
I'm
Nah,
saying.
you lot are trying so much shit.
I'm saying you should
Do
know better.
me a favour, respectfully,
You can't
fuck
find
off.
shit, man.
That's
I
rubbish,
can't.
man.
Respectfully,
That's
honestly.
rubbish.
I can't do that, man.
I don't know. I move militant, so I'm not
understand
putting
you
my
being
family in
angry,
harm's
but you
way.
Yeah, you gotta move.
I understand you being
Exactly. If
angry,
it
but
was
you
me,
can't
I'm moving my
justify it.
family
You
out of
can't
there.
justify
There's
it.
no
Why would he
justification
expect?
ever.
Why would he
Nobody's
expect his family?
justifying. We're saying that he could have
Then
prevented.
say it's wrong.
Could've
Now, Alex, then
prevented.
say it's wrong.
No,
and
I'm
we
saying
move
it's
on.
wrong.
I'm here
Yes.
saying, oh, but he shouldn't have brought his
I'm
family.
saying,
But
yes, if
oh,
I
but
see
this,
his
that, nah.
family, no, hold on a second. There is actually a part of that video that I can see that is wrong. When people went physical and they tried to physically pressure the family because there was a crowd who was pressuring them. That's no. But if you're screaming from the distance, you can't, whatever. Even if he was with the family, that's on him. You see what I'm saying? Like physical.
No, I
they
don't see what
will
you're saying.
fight
I don't
me.
see what you're
And
saying.
I'll be real. And I'll be real. If that's your mindset, as I said, you're just a bit of a dickhead. If you think
No,
that's
I
acceptable,
don't see what you're saying.
I think fans are gonna be fans, and
That's
your
all it
best.
is.
Exactly.
I understand fans being angry, but you can't justify it.
I'm not
You can't.
justifying
No,
it.
nobody's
I'm saying they're
justifying
gonna
it,
be
but you
I
fans
could
should
say like
regardless.
maybe a few Roma fans lost their heads and everything based off
Yo,
the
no,
I
final.
don't
no,
even
no,
know
you
what
lot.
they're
Probably
angry
happened,
about.
but
I
you
don't even know what
can't
they're angry about.
justify and say it's okay to do that, or you should have
Exactly.
gone on a different flight or something. Like you shouldn't be subject to that of your family.
Why are they
Simple
even
as that,
angry?
regardless
He
of the
didn't-
situation.
But this is the
By
thing.
yourself,
Andrew,
whatever.
Andrew's
But
right.
he should know
Andrew's
there'll
right.
be angry fans. Like,
But why are they
Exactly.
angry?
Hang on,
They
hang on.
He should
probably
know
outside
this.
of his hotel waiting for him.
Hang on.
So what you're saying? He
Hang
should
on.
have just like gone without his family.
This is
Yes.
Or he should have had.
Or just-
He should have had
No,
security with him.
no.
just took
First
a
of all-
different way.
First of all, the
Go
fans
on,
have
Andrew.
the fans have got no right to be angry about him for anything. He didn't do anything wrong on that game.
In your opinion, in their opinion, they might
Well,
see
they're
something
idiots.
totally
They're
different.
Then they're
idiots.
fucking
I'm not
assholes.
them. I don't
idiots.
know.
They are
I'm not
idiots.
gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like seeing football fans in general, bro. Like they are a fucking bunch of dickheads, man.
Right.
A bunch of alcoholics, angry alcoholics,
And
will
for
take
people
out their
to say
anger.
he-
Fuck
Yeah,
that.
they're-
Hey, respect alcoholics,
Please
bro.
How is
tell me
he
who's
supposed to think that a mindless idiots would go to the airport and attack him when he didn't do anything wrong? Why would he?
Oh, yeah,
He
because
didn't do
nobody
anything
screamed at him outside the
Yeah, I don't know human nature, man, of people who lose and are angry.
like,
Okay, they lose, but they're gonna
Hold on a second, Andrew.
I'm not justifying it, by the way, but it's common sense about how humans are.
for them to be angry.
Yo, can I
at him.
talk?
He
No,
didn't
but
do
There's
anything.
no
stop saying
justification.
justification,
Yeah, it
Andrew.
doesn't matter.
Well, there is no justification for what
There
they
is
did.
none.
There is
Okay, let me teach you English, proper English over here, high ground people. Apparently, you and Scott. Which fan base is the worst behaving fan base in the world every time they go on international duty?
none. I don't know.
English fans?
Who?
Oh, you don't know?
No,
Black
because
pudding
that-
eaters.
that-
No,
that
the
is
black
it's the
pudding
one
eaters.
that sing the king, whatever, glory to the king, because that's the fan base that they always have a
It's not the
problem.
ones that- it's not
So
the
if
ones
you
that
don't,
always,
if
yeah,
you
it's just the
don't
ones
know
that
how
most
defense
reported.
behave, especially if you don't know how defense behave, look at your own country.
Well, I wish people would actually start doing real reporting about other countries because hooliganism
Also,
happens more there than us.
Alex,
here.
maybe
No, but he's a referee.
Maybe,
Like,
maybe
I'm
you're
not
not
being funny.
thinking straight.
He's not
Maybe you've
ignorant
just
to
woken
this.
up, right? Also, sorry, maybe you've just woken up. Since in all this whole conversation, right? When have me and Andrew defended English fans?
Yeah, we have.
And what's the argument here?
Yeah, that,
No,
No, no, no,
that's not
Scott,
the argument.
Scott.
What I'm
No,
Are you
saying
being
is,
ignorant on
no,
purpose, or is like what is this argument?
No, Scott, listen, right? Listen. I'm
Yeah,
not budging
Italian
this.
fans
I'm
are
not-
crazy as well, by
There's
the
no
way.
link
Like,
to what we
they're
said.
kind of-
Listen, no, I was trying to. No. When
bro.
people like, I was trying to put this English fan because the way Andrew said it, what brought me that example. Because Andrew said, how did he supposed to know the fans are behaving like a fans? Well, let me tell you how he should have known. Look at the English fans. He's with them.
That's got
What are you
nothing
talking
to do.
about, man?
That's
What are
got
you talking
nothing
about?
to do with this.
Not
What are
even
you
that. You
waffling
just
about?
wrapped
That
it.
parallel has got nothing to do with this whatsoever.
Yo, Alex, you're
This
waffling,
dude's an
mate. You're
experienced
waffling.
ref. He
You're
knows
saying
that
2
fans
plus
are gonna
2
be
equals 5. That's got
dickheads.
nothing to do
I
with
can't
this
lie. This
whatsoever.
whole conversation is actually this whole conversation is hella enlightening about certain people. I'll tell you this now.
It's
about
just
their-
ridiculous what you're saying right now. It's got nothing to do with English.
Again, and the
Yeah,
people
even
from
I disagree, man. You shouldn't attack a guy like, come on, the airport,
Oh,
man.
you
Come on, man.
definitely
It's airport,
shouldn't.
man.
You shouldn't attack anyone.
Yeah,
That's
fix up
what I'm
Alex,
saying.
man.
Like the physical part, yes, there's the throwing things, yes. This is what I'm saying. It shouldn't be happening. But what I was trying to say is you should have known that could be a position.
Yeah.
That's
Possibility.
cap. No, that's cap.
Nah.
That's cap.
What?
That's cap.
So
No, that's not. No,
that's
come
not
on,
cap,
man. I'm
bro.
sorry.
If
I'll
you
be
go
honest.
anywhere,
cap.
if you're going out somewhere, you know there's possibilities that other things.
Oh
can
man,
go
if I go to
Like,
work tomorrow, there's
it's not-
possibility I get
You
sacked.
are
What are you talking
nobody.
about, bro?
That's why nobody's gonna
Depends where
follow
you're
you.
going.
Yeah, Ziad,
No,
nobody's
no,
gonna attack
no.
you, bro.
No, man, I got Scott and Andrew with me, man. What's your problem?
Nah, we're not
What,
with
do,
you, bro.
do you have a job at the chocolate factory? You have to go help other Oompa Loompas? Get the
I'm just saying is like the physical part, it's not. But screaming from the distance, you are cunt, you have ruined us. Yeah, I'll do that probably.
Cool. Then that says a lot.
Okay, I don't give a fuck. Like you said it yesterday.
Oh,
You don't
yes,
give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you think, Scott.
Yeah, he just got to move more tactical.
Exactly, man.
That's it.
I want to see your face when 2009 semi-final against Barcelona.
Yeah, I was angry. Guess what I didn't do? Send death threats and feel the need to like verbally abuse him in front of his family.
Yeah, but we didn't have social media, that's why, Scott.
Oh
We
my
had social
god,
media
verbal
different,
abuse. That's verbal abuse, man. That's another generation of pussies right there, man.
Yo, Alex, what's wrong with you, man?
Fuck you, man.
He's just a cunt. That's all it is. He's just a cunt.
Nah, man.
Like,
Everyone
that's
thinks
what it
he's a
is.
breather.
He's just a cunt who thinks it's acceptable to do
Oh,
this
thanks
shit.
for
Like,
pulling up
fine,
the video.
but he's just a cunt.
Honestly,
Like,
honestly,
not
people
a
without hair don't matter, bro. People without hair, man, they deserve it.
What is it? Kai, bro.
I can't wait for you to go bald.
Ziad, you don't have hair, huh? That's why you're mad. That's why you're mad.
I don't
Ziad.
have hair, bro. I don't got more hair than you, bro. What are you talking
You
about?
don't have any hair, bro.
I have hair, bro.
Zia doesn't have a hair, to be fair. He's a midget, to be fair.
Yo, Festa, what's going on, bro? What's this turned into?
You see the punch that they threw? There's no way it should be happening.
Bro,
You see how they close? You see how close? This is wrong. This shouldn't be happening.
They need to control themselves. They can't
Yes.
yell at the guy in the airport, man. It's an airport.
You see
It's a
how
public
close
place.
it is? Yes, this is wrong. I'm
All
saying
of
it
it is
should be
wrong,
prevented.
man. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
First of all, that's not their house. That's an airport, right? You're not supposed
Exactly.
to find anybody.
That daughter is terrified. If it was me, I'll probably fight every freaking Roman fan
They
over
should have
it.
shot him. That's what they should have done.
But I will not put my family in this position anyway.
But that's not. Nah, you see, that's the thing.
And then
I'm
this
sorry.
justification.
It's not. It doesn't matter if he brought his family or not. It doesn't. You know.
Bro, they're just gonna go home, eat some pasta, and forget all about it.
He didn't even do anything. He didn't rob them or anything like that. He didn't do
What they saying to it? What they say to it? Tortito.
I have no idea what they say.
Bro, Italian always ask like they're asking a question again, man. The doctors, they're probably thinking football fans are retarded, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, bless her.
Bro, football,
crazy.
Football fanism, yeah. To people who don't watch football, they think we are so odd, man. They're like, what's wrong with these people, man? Man, the guy took it on Android camera, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
Fucking hell, man.
It's like it's.
Didn't even see the second clip.
This happens like all the time. All the time.
Oh yeah, even Jose went at him.
Yeah, it happens all the
Yeah,
time,
well,
man. It's
Jose
surprised
does
that
this, man. It's a deflection tactic. Jose does it all the time. It's a deflection tactic.
Yep.
We all know this. Come on, we've had years.
Is he
of
the same?
enjoyment.
Is he the same guy who sent off Kovacic for getting injured?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, fuck
Yeah,
that guy.
yeah, it was.
Fuck
It was.
that guy.
It was.
Hey, for that time, he should have lost his license, bro. Kovacic got fouled, and he sent him off.
Be careful. Scott is gonna call you cunt too.
We could have had the FA Cup. We should have won the fucking FA Cup, bro.
Wait, I was thinking it was refereed
He's done that
earlier this
twice.
season
He's the
when we
only
got robbed by
manager
Tottenham.
He's the only referee to ref 2 FA Cup finals.
For
Bro,
Chelsea,
poor
and both of us
Kovacic,
lost.
man. The guy literally
Both
got
of them had
injured, and he sent
bullshit.
him off, man.
Remember the Tottenham game when the goalkeeper literally did the karate kid against Alonso? Remember? And he gave it. I'm sorry.
Gave it against him. Remember the Cucurella hair pull?
Hair pull. That's Anthony Taylor for you. Yeah.
Yeah, he was asking for it, bro. No, but,
Yeah, that
to
was
be
bad,
to be fair, man. Yeah, Italian fans are a bit retarded.
Kovacic red card.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Oh yeah, Batshuayi getting
Oh
kicked
yeah,
in the
this.
I like how casually you said it. Why do you have all this shit saved, bro?
You could have voted for this.
I have a lot of.
Bro, he just posted a command, man. Like I can't even remember what game what year this is, man.
It's
remember this.
2019, right? 19.
Cucurella hair pull as well.
Bro, Lewis has
my
like proper
God.
debate.
Look at the ball fraud watching him.
So what does that mean, Alex? What does that mean? Does that mean you can
If
abuse
that
him?
means get off my dick, that's what it means.
It means you can attack him.
But
He'll fucking
It
pussy.
doesn't mean you can attack him. It doesn't
You
mean.
don't understand what I said when I said do not attack him. You can say shit from the distance and yell at him. And if you don't see the difference, you're a moron.
I mean, you can yell at him all you want, but they didn't yell at him yesterday. They fucking abused him yesterday, bro. That's abuse.
And that's what I was telling you, you stupid idiot. I
Oh,
said don't
damn,
freaking
so-
throw stuff. I said you can yell from the distance.
I'm not gonna lie, I felt bad for him until I knew he's the one who took over this ball. Fuck that guy, man. Fuck that guy. I don't care about him. I don't care about his wife. I don't care about his kids. Fuck that guy.
It
bro.
is what it is.
I hope his daughter loses hair too, bro. That's how much I fucking don't care about that guy, man.
Oh,
Oh my word.
Yeah, Luke's about to get cancelled, bro.
Yeah, I don't care. Bro.
Yeah, this is a stream that gets him cancelled. Yeah.
We
so-
should have had the FA Cup. We
Yeah,
should have had the
yeah.
FA Cup, man. I don't care, man.
Yeah, this
Well,
is
Chelsea
a stream
Football
it
Club
finally
crying
went
Let's
about
viral.
think of the positives. They're losing all the roadrunners. Losing all the roadrunners.
What about this? What about this? Yeah, did Mason Mount have a good season?
A lot
last
of them.
season?
Killer Red,
We're
exactly.
not talking about Mount.
A
Man.
lot of
We're not
people
talking about
actually miss my point. I said you can yell from the distance and don't get physical. That's what I said in the airport. You can yell at him.
Alex?
And I was like, oh my God, it's the same thing. If you see it's
What's
the same
that?
thing.
Yeah, shit, ref.
Can you
Yeah.
throw? Can
Not,
you
but,
throw
not,
drinks? at
Alex,
him?
but not with
No,
Can you
not
throw
with his
drinks?
families
Just
there.
throw drinks
Not with
at
his
him.
No one
families.
has.
That's a bit.
Can you
That's
throw
You
drinks
see what
at
I'm
him?
saying? You see what I'm saying? This is what I was talking about. You can do this from the distance. You don't
Yeah.
have to be in his breathing space. That's the
Throw
But
water
difference.
when
at
his
him from the
families there, his
distance.
daughters, I don't know, man. That's a bit. Nah, I don't know.
Throw something
don't
down.
know.
Like, you still can't really justify it, but it's like at least you're not right in there and you're not abusing
Okay.
the family or anything.
What if somebody
you're just
went-
making your point clear and then just leave.
And
What if
I
somebody
underst-
went-
I, look,
what if
I
somebody went and
understand
slapped
that
his
his
head, bro? Is
family.
that okay?
I understand that the whole thing.
Just his
I-
bald head, like.
I understand with his family. That's what I'm saying is he could have prevented that. With his
I
family.
agree with you on that
I'm
point.
not
That's the
justifying
point I
that the
agree with you.
yelling with the family and stuff. I'm saying he could have prevented. That's all it is.
Those are
Exactly.
grown adults,
That's
though.
right.
They need to know how to behave in public, bro.
Yeah, 100%. There's
My issue
reasons
with
why
football
certain
fans.
celebrities
My issue
walk
with
with,
football
like,
fans is
security.
they think
Is it
they
the
think
first
the whole
time he
world is a
referee
stadium,
overseas
bro.
with the angry fans? No,
No, he knows that.
Especially, he knows how many. Do you think it's the first time the Chelsea fans went on him after all those final? We literally start the petition. So he did not know angry Chelsea fans. So he did not know how bad, like the fans behave.
Bro, after what if
Yeah,
that's
should've
him who
just
did
took
that
a
to
later
Kovacic, bro,
flight.
I don't care, bro. Honestly, bro. That guy, man. How is he still a referee, by the way?
But he has to be aware of his surrounding and just
the
safeguarding his family.
situation.
Like, there's reasons why.
Bro, what are you
celebrities-
supposed to? This motherfucker attacked him in the airport, though. That's what I agree with Scott about. What's supposed to do? It's an airport, bro. Where are you supposed to go, man? Go to another airport?
Airports are
No,
safe.
Even
No,
other
go
airports,
late.
he
You
no,
can
can
go
go
at
no,
nighttime.
high
no.
security
Anytime.
or leave his family at home. Just
Bro, but he
Yes.
makes 50. He's making 50,000
No, do you
a
know
year, bro.
what
How is he
happened to
gonna-
that manager, that referee, the Chelsea? What's his name? They private fly them.
Yeah,
You
but what's
can
that cheap, bro?
request it. They private jet him out of the after the semifinal.
But even if you fly a private jet, you still have to go through the airport. You have to go through border control.
Not the same route that he's
No,
going through the main.
it's a private aviation service. It's not.
Yeah, but you still have to go through the airport. How are you? What?
First of all,
No, because you get drove around the back end, and then there's like a separate place for it, so you don't walk directly through the main entrance. If you're
Guess what you could have done? Why did you have to walk in even in the airport with your family? Walk by yourself. Take the heat from all the fans and let your family go 5 minutes later.
Yeah, I can't believe I can't believe it.
In a way, I agree with you. But football fans need to realize the world is not a football stadium, bro. It's like life outside of football. That's where I'm like, I don't know.
All those fans are they're just crazy.
I get it. You are passionate. You know, you're craving. You haven't had pasta for like a few hours.
It's a shame. It's mad because I've despised Anthony Taylor for years, but I've watched that video. And
I didn't even know he's the same guy who did that to Kovacic, man. Nah, fuck that guy, bro.
Yeah, that guy has pissed me off so much in the last.
Bro, he's
10
such
years.
I'm surprised.
Do you think Roma fans know his family and wife and they went after him? If it was if that was, you see what I'm saying?
They're probably drunk.
Walk by yourself 20 minutes later. Let your family go to the airport first.
He could have just went at night. He could have went at a whole different time.
No, what I'm saying, like,
how about this? How about we don't actually blame Anthony Taylor for anything and just concentrate on those stupid fans?
Nobody's to blame.
Differently than usual.
It's not putting blame on.
This is high road, high road thing. You know what I'm saying?
No. This is me.
If you know better,
exactly what it is.
This is such bullshit I'm hearing. He should have to do this. He should have to do that. No, fuck them. Fuck all them cunts. Yeah, fuck them all.
Yeah,
he shouldn't have to do anything differently.
If you want
he
to
didn't
blame
do anything
anyone,
wrong.
by the way,
The fact that, and I'm saying this, he's my greatest. The fact is this: Mourinho riled them all up for fucking nothing because he didn't do anything wrong in the match.
What even knew what he was doing, bro?
And
What even knew what he was doing?
What the stupidest thing about all of this is, if you want to blame
you should have to
anyone,
do
right?
this and that. You know what? Blame your goddamn manager. Stay after the game.
Yeah, I'm done with this conversation.
Andrew, if you want to blame anyone for all of this travel thing, blame UEFA. Like, don't blame him. Blame UEFA, because if they knew this was going to happen, organize a different travel. It shouldn't be on him.
Could be that.
Blame UEFA if you want to blame anyone. Don't blame him. He deserves no blame in this. And
No,
anyone
this
blaming
is Roma. This is Roma.
Did UEFA make the travel plans for his family too?
He has to look at himself, because what happens? What happens if it was worse?
Here's an idea.
There's things that you could do to prevent that situation.
Bro,
yeah, there's always something you can do to prevent this situation.
I don't. Yeah, but I don't agree. Life is not a big ass stadium, bro. There is life outside of football, bro. You can't just judge everything based on what you do in stadiums, bro.
Nah, but fans. A lot of fans aren't
Doesn't
smart like
doesn't
that.
matter
A lot
if
of
they're
fans
fans.
are like.
I don't buy that. I don't buy that.
Jason, sorry, is spot on. Fans should be responsible for their own emotions. Then don't be a
They're
dickhead.
adults. Yeah, I agree. They're adults.
Exactly. Be an adult about it.
We know
Yes,
fans are
and
not.
hold on a second.
we
Hold
know
on.
that they're
Yeah,
not.
if this is exactly what it is. Fans gonna get their consequences, and Anthony Taylor's family got the consequences of him. You
Alex,
see the
you know-
difference? Fans will get their consequences for being
Do
dickheads.
Did you know how many times I wanted to put my
What'd you say,
coworkers
Scott?
in a headlock, bro? But I didn't do it because I'm an adult, bro.
If you believe that to
I
be
can
true,
hear you.
You're a grade A cunt if you believe that to be true.
No. Fuck off, you fucking pussy, man. Listen to me what I was trying to tell you in the first place.
Cunt. If you believe to be true what you just said, you're a grade A cunt.
Jesus
I don't even know for the
You guys are
grade
taking
A,
too.
whatever it is, man, you dumb fuck.
You're an absolute piece of shit.
You are the same thing, man. You're not that far away. You just a cunt as I am.
I don't
Because
think
you
I
think
know.
you're higher ground. But in the same time, you spent your cunted years on your fucking knees over there thinking that you are way better morale than I am.
Yeah.
No,
You
you're
guys-
fucking not.
You guys think the fans will do better? We know half the fan base isn't that smart. Like they're not. They're all
the fans
over
are-
emotion.
Bro, yes, but we
It's
still.
not a perfect world. Like this.
It's not a perfect world, but life is not a
That's all right,
football
just let them
stadium,
do what they
bro.
want.
There's
then,
life
yeah?
outside
That's
of
all good.
football,
Let them
bro.
do what they want.
Don't let them do what they want. But if you
No,
know
it's
after
fine.
a cup
You
final,
got
you
excuses
should move
for
more
them.
tactical.
Let them do what
He
they want.
exactly,
Let them do
Big
what they
He's cunt with morals.
Let them do what they want.
What? That's me, bro. That's what I am. Man.
So what do we think? What do we think of Ziyech with the new deal? What do you think of
Nobody gives a fuck about Ziyech, bro. Listen out, bro. Nobody cares about Ziyech, bro. If Ziyech dies tomorrow, nobody cares here, bro. Nobody cares. No one cares. No one cares about Ziyech but you, bro. That's it.
Bro, I'm trying to make you not calm down, bro.
Nobody cares about your weird obsession with this.
With Ziyech, yeah, no one cares.
Yeah?
Like, what?
Even
I
if
can't.
it's for a bit.
When
Everyone's
is the last time
bored
we even
now.
seen Ziyech, bro? I haven't seen him since January, bro. Is he still
Move
alive,
on.
man? Is he okay?
Pick another player, for Christ's sake. Everyone's bored of this Ziyech shit. Move on.
Listen,
Fucking
Andrew.
hell.
I'm trying
No
to
one wants
diffuse
Ziyech.
the
No one wants
situation.
Ziyech. No one wants you to
says
talk about
Ziyech,
Ziyech. It's boring now. Move on.
No
I
one
want
cares
you
about
to
Ziyech,
diffuse
bro.
the situation.
This is a situation. He's a shit player and should go. That's the end of the situation.
What is this? What is this?
5
Keeping up
minutes
with
is
with
gone.
Ziyech,
We're not
bro.
allowed to talk about Ziyech anymore. Thank you.